Yeah. Welcome to Speak Then Filter, the show where we talk first.
and regret it later.
Exactly. No scripts, no filters, just us saying whatever comes to mind.
And trying to clean it up before we get canceled.
So grab a coffee, relax, and don't expect this to make too much sense.
Let's get into it.
Wow, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to a new episode of Speak Then Filter. Thanks for joining us. Starchy, how's it going?
It's been absolutely fantastic. Nice and freezing as usual.
The people are upset with us. I'm getting threats
What happened?
because we missed the episode last week.
They can kick rocks.
Yo, you can't talk like that, eh? I was kind of excited as well, just letting you know. And man's just left me on the dust for a whole week. It's okay. Y'all do your intro though. Y'all do your intro, man.
I'm getting threatening texts. I got one saying I'm gonna start a protest, which is crazy because we only have 4 fans. If they start protesting, what are we gonna do?
My God, this guy said 4. You freaking liar. Got like freaking 100 over here, buddy. Goddamn.
Okay, so if everybody listening right now is wondering, who is this voice? Who is this third person speaking right now? Let me introduce this person. So tonight's guest is a man who does it all. He streams.
Oh boy.
He's one of the founders of the 11 on 11 podcast. He runs a YouTube channel, and somehow, against all odds,
Hey.
he also works his day job, or should we call it night job? This man does not sleep. Rest is a myth.
Allah Alam.
His family occasionally sees him in passing and confirms he's still alive. He's a guaranteed crash out.
Spot on.
He has chronic exhaustion, high energy, and has 0 off switch. Please welcome the one and only King Light Skin himself, AMJ.
Yo, what? Yo, first of all, okay, we need to add, no, it's Haamperz 2026. We're not doing this light skin thing, okay? If I'm not mistaken, if I really look back at it though, I'm pretty sure I'm darker than both you guys.
That is crazy.
Can we ask ChatGPT, please and thank you? Can we Jarvis or something? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, listen, if my math is correct, I think I got the darker complexion now. But
Listen, if we add you to the thumbnails, everyone will see the truth.
Excuse me. Hey.
hey, can I say this though? Big fan, by the way. Been loving the episodes recently. Still mad that episode 9 took like 2 weeks, Hampers. Yeah, I'm calling you out, buddy. But big fan, and also I want to say you guys are my 2 favorite Haris. The leaderboards go up and down, but right now I think you guys are 1A, 1B.
1A, 1B. I'm not sharing a spot with this guy. I'm either 1 or 2.
Low key. Just because you guys have a podcast. Messi, Ronaldo, you cannot be mad at it. I'm having a hard time picking between the two, so why not?
I appreciate that, and yeah, everyone, we apologize for the delays.
Excuse me. Who's we?
But yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Thank you for the invite, y'all.
No problem. Starchy, before we get into the recap, I do have a quick confession, everybody. So I did tell a story last episode, and this story was about a kid who had fake Air Forces and got called out on it. That kid was me.
Thank you.
What? Say wallahi.
I promised everybody that I was going to be truthful when doing this podcast, and I wasn't truthful in that episode. That kid was me. They made fun of me for days.
Damn.
I still remember like it was yesterday. The shoes were brown, like they were like brown, like light brown shoes, and they just had air on the side. My mom bought it from like Pacific Mall, or I don't know where she got it from.
No, but hold on, Hampers. I gotta cut you off here.
Yeah.
I swear to God, as a parent now, I respect your mom for that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I do that, but I might be doing that to myself. I ain't gonna lie. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm a Walmart, Temu, AliExpress demon in 2025 going to 2026. I'm not buying all, brother. I will gladly buy stuff from China over this country with the tariffs too, by the way. So I don't know. So if I see those Air Force and you still have that connect Hampers, holla at me, bro. I would definitely like some.
No, you see, because the discussion we were having was the difference between that time, which was like 20 years ago, versus now, is that now it's more acceptable to do. At that time, I got crucified. Like that time, it was like, you either had white or black Air Forces if you wore anything else.
What can you do?
You know what I mean? Like
Your mom was stuck with this difficult situation. You and your big foot giving her a hard time finding shoe size. You think she's gonna find you one?
You think we were allowed to wear New Balances at that time? New Balances were for the grandparents. On top of that, at that time, Air Forces were $40. There was no excuse.
Oh, Mister, I'm rich.
No, that's not what I'm implying. What I'm saying is at that time, it was unacceptable to wear anything that wasn't like Jordan or like Air Forces. Even like Chucks were going on at that time. Even you could wear like Converses were doing pretty well at that time.
Shacks, I had Shacks. I'll be fully honest. I had Shacks and I was proud with it, brother. Those were my Air Forces. I did not give a damn.
But Shacks were still better than Air. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think Air was spelled correctly on the shoes.
Listen, whatever Steve Play had is whatever you got.
Now it's more acceptable though. Now you can wear anything as long as it looks good with your outfit. It's fine.
Yeah, facts.
You know, since we're doing confessions, I wear Skechers right now. I don't give a damn.
You know how old you are?
Yeah, I don't care.
How old are you?
No, brother, you're not alone, man. Yo, Haamperz, I went to
Yeah.
Silver Play. I went to Silver Play this morning. I seen Fila's, Fila, that look like Air Forces, $39.99. I was thinking about it. I'm like, this is looking fire right now. This might be a replacement to Air Force right now. But I was like, yeah, the bank account said different either ways. But yeah, fam, I'm with you. I
Yeah.
just feel like I don't know what happened like 15 years ago. I feel like everyone was so try hard. Everybody had to have the same meta hampers. Everybody had to wear the same clothes, the same shoes. You had to fit a standard, which honestly was kind of weird. And that's why I kind of rate Gen Z, which I know this podcast doesn't from previous episodes. No, bro, Gen Z, they don't.
We have nothing against Gen Z.
You guys do it. No, I'm in support of Gen Z. I've heard what y'all said, okay? But Gen Z, they're lit though.
Hey, that's because all your fans are in Gen Z. That's why.
Yeah, no comments. No comments. No comments. No comments. Okay. There's a lot of minors, but no comment. All right. Anyways.
Minors. Wow.
No comment. Oi.
Is
No
it?
comment. Damn it, we're getting it too detailed. But yo, clothing thing or clothing Gen Z, bro, these kids are smart with it and they actually dress pretty well. Bro, I got my whole Walmart fit,
Mhm.
baggy fit, everything looking nice as hell because you already know how I look. I'm sorry, I'm getting too far. Anyways, you gotta be smart. You dress smart, you play smart. These Gen Z guys are playing smart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Walmart $15 hoodie, $10 blanks. Come on, man. They locked in, unlike us. Freaking $100 Air Forces. Astaghfirullah.
One of the few things they've done right. We'll have to give Gen Z credit on that. Yeah, definitely. You know where fashion's going, except the dressing like women thing. Guys, you gotta relax on that. But other than that, the like what they're doing with fashion right now is as far as like making it affordable and like anybody can look good type of thing. I like that. I'm for that.
Don't worry. Haamperz, you look good in a crop top. Don't worry.
What? Sergi, do you really want to start this early in the episode?
Hold on. Do we need a Haamperz humiliation ritual when we reach 100 subscribers?
Oh,
Yeah.
facts. He needs to get destroyed.
No,
What do you mean
no,
everyday meat?
1,000. Come on. Guys, everybody watching this, 1,000 subscribers. Haamperz wearing a crop top.
Everyone, leave your comments. Abuse him
Make-
every day. I have no
Hey.
problem with that.
Make this episode reach 100 likes. Haamperz he's rocking a crop top next to him.
What 101? It's enough.
Hey, AMJ, this is not why you bring
Oh my god.
Oh, I got someone in my corner today.
Duke Dennis, huh?
We did not bring you to be a Sergi ally.
Oh, brother, you forgot what side I'm on. Oh, I have heard what you said about Starchy. Starchy,
It's-
I got your back today. Don't worry. I got your
Mhm.
back.
It's at,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
it's either you're for the leaves or against the leaves.
No. Yeah. Respect the leaves, okay? Yeah. Speaking of the leaves, speaking
Respect
of the leaves. No, thank you for reminding me, buddy. I love the leaves thing, Starchy. I know you have an addict. I'm here for you. It's completely okay. We are in support of you. It is 2026. We are not in the judging community anymore. Okay. I understand. I'm not gonna say it, but it's part of the community. We locked in, okay? And by the way, Haamperz, you gotta trademark that ASAP, okay? Before the other people start stealing ideas. But lock in, man.
Yeah, facts. Sergi, get on it, please.
Do you see the abuse? What kind of abuse? I like your secretary.
Yo. For the listeners, by the way, pre-production, I was trying to me and Haamperz were. I was trying to convince them we need merch with Starchy holding a leaf. Hopefully,
There's no
you got my money if that happens. I'll tell you that, man. Full price, please.
100%. If anybody is talented enough to draw Starchy holding a leaf so that we could put on a sweater, let us know. Obviously, again, this would have to be an internship.
Volunteer hours. Volunteer hours.
I'll bring the sweater.
I'll bring a sweater.
Use the code Starchy for 20% off your first order, inshallah. Yeah.
Let's get into I think this is the longest that we've ever spoken without doing the recap. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
But anyways, let's get into the recap. So today we're gonna do something different. We are now not only doing shoutouts, but we're also gonna give the shoutouts to the people that are actually saying the comments. So ironically enough, the first comment is from AMJ Kings.
Number one listener, hold that. Number one listener. Come on, man. Told y'all, don't play with me.
Comment says, first comment of 2026 before y'all get famous.
You already know the vibes, man. We here first, bro. Come on.
So yes, everyone, AMJ is usually first when it comes to commenting on the videos.
Mhm.
So we definitely do appreciate that. Part of the reason why we had to get him on the podcast in the first place. So definitely we appreciate the love.
Come on, man. We locked in. 2026.
Alrighty. And then we have Mr. Worldwide at 11 on 11.
Oh.
AMJ is one of the founders of the 11 on 11 podcast. If you want to talk more about it in detail, actually, let the people know what the podcast is and like what you guys do.
I'll tell you this. The co-hosts have been listening. They've been enjoying the stories of recent, especially a lot of the Leafy Lore. We actually, during episodes, post-production, after streams, we discuss what y'all talk about a lot of times, especially with a lot of the Leafy Lore that may involve some of us at times. So you guys have been in our discussions a lot. I'll tell you all that, man.
Yes, everyone. AMJ has been a character in some of those stories, along with some of the co-hosts of 11 on 11 as well. By the way, if anyone wants to know the real identity of Ace, please let us know.
No, not today. No. I want the podcast to stay. Hello. Haamperz, we said we're gonna get canceled today. Not this far. God damn. Reach 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. If you 1,000 likes in this video, we'll tell you the identity. We're
gonna do a big reveal.
Big reveal next episode. 1,000 likes, everybody. 1,000 likes. Lock in, man.
Shout out to Ace, man. Shout out to Ace. I love you, brother.
Shout out Ace, man. Come on.
Okay, this one's for Starchy. So this comment says Mega Kebab and Steakhouse is basically like a food spot recommendation.
Allah.
So remember Starchy asked in the previous episode.
What?
So hold on. Why me? You need to eat too. Last I checked, you eat much as me. So why you want to say it's in my comment?
Oh shit.
Hold on. I didn't ask my fans to start looking for food places. I'm okay with eating at home. You're the one that's asking for restaurant recommendations.
Go eat your cheese and bread. I don't have time for this guy. Okay, go eat your dirty crusty toast. I'm gonna go out to these restaurants. Thank you very much.
I'm okay with that. And I'm just giving you a recommendation. So it's Mega Kebab and Steakhouse. Anyways, so listen, why are you mad at me? I never made this comment. I'm just the messenger.
Of course.
Don't shoot the messenger, okay?
Of course. Bigfoot one talk shit.
This is from, I'll expose this person. This is from @coach.zubair. This is not from me.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
If you want to be angry at anybody, @coach.zubair.
Yo, Coach Zubair, run.
Nah, I don't have time for bushy brows. Bushy brows is always causing problems. Let him stay in his corner.
Bushy brows is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that might stick. I like that one. Yo.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the next one is OMG Hood Games. Funny enough, Starchy was not running at all. I still have the video. This is from @MaherZubair-J4B. Now, before we get to the comment, what kind of person puts their whole government name as their account name? Who does that?
I can't even defend it.
Maher Jabril Zubair, right? What is going on here? Why are we doing this?
It's not my fault, guys.
How conceited do you have to be? Your whole government name there? Maher Abdul Fattah Zubair.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. We're just giving out guppies today. Here's all of my eyes. I was
No, I'm good. I moved. Nobody knows where I live now.
This is the last time people are gonna comment on the videos.
I didn't choose his name for him. It's not my fault. Like, what do you want me to do?
Everybody's making new users tomorrow.
This page has cookies. Allow all, right? What kind of is this?
Oh man. You know he knows where y'all live, right? Like you're just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
Is this I got a question. Is this the first episode of 2026?
Yeah, first episode 2026, yeah.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, bismillah. Let's make dua.
Yo, guys, this is unacceptable. We should not be making fun of our fans. This is crazy. Guys.
Who's we? Every time with this guy.
Haamperz, what do you think I do all the time? That's the meta, Haamperz. That's the meta. What do you think I do on stream 24/7? If they're listening now, you know who you are. Your brother. It is what it is, man. It has to go both ways, man. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Shout out to Maher Abdi Zubair. Dash G4B for the comment. We appreciate it.
Allah has been my water. Stop, man. Why is Maher getting played today? Well, I didn't expect this, man.
His whole name?
That is my friend. Hello?
His whole name. Are you kidding me? What are you, 12?
Stop,
Are you
man.
12 years old?
He's being professional. That's how you do it nowadays.
Listen, when you're filling out the form to create this account, they already ask you for your first and last name. You don't have to put it in the app.
Oh, where do we continue from here? I don't even know. Start. I haven't had a laugh like this in so long, Alan. He's gonna come to your crib and find your laptop.
I think we're gonna be down to do some scripts.
yeah, it's too much. I finished my water. I was doing that, bro. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my
guys,
god.
keep commenting, please. Just use regular.
Oh,
don't
man.
use your full names.
I guess for you guys' safety, at least put anonymous so he doesn't page like this. My god.
Guys, please don't do this.
Can I ask a question? Ask a question. What happens next episode? Mario uses the same username.
Any comments again? That means YouTube didn't allow him to change his name.
They're gonna bomb it.
Haamperz, relax. You're gonna have the man insecure. He's gonna create a burner account because of you. Relax. Why you go kill off Mr. Man? Why you want to kill him, please?
I wasn't planning to do that, but like, I don't know. Honestly, it wasn't part of my plan.
Why did he say something that pissed you off, and then now you said today's my day?
No, this is out of love. We love our fans.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those things I couldn't ignore it.
You not clocked it in? You're using me to have the. I understand now because you knew I had a little bit of a funny background. So now you're gonna push the blame to me. Now Mario's gonna come after me and not you. I see what's going on, Haamperz. I see what you did here, buddy.
Yeah. This was AMJ's idea, guys. So before we started recording, he said you guys.
No, it was not. No,
He said you guys should say the names of the people.
No, you're not gonna. Okay. Oh shit.
Do you see what I have to do with? Big grown man just out here throwing me for the wolves.
Is this what you go through all the time, Starchy? Damn, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Imagine. And the people don't see all the deleted scenes. So there's always abuse. Some of it is so abusive, you can't even see it.
Guys, okay, now talk about the good stuff.
What is that?
Oh, so there's no pleasure in working with me, right? It's all just negative, right, guys?
Don't say another name. Okay, I was hoping you would have said another name. Okay, thank God.
I think we spent way too much time on this comment. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. So next comment. Oh, this is a long one. Starchy, grab the leaves. Okay. So this one says, I greatly appreciate you bringing up the Eglinton RT. We have been psyoped into looking into the alleged daycare fraud being ran by the Somalians. Okay, sorry. I have to stop right there.
Oh.
Guys, the correct term is Somalis. Please don't get us in trouble. They're very about this. It's not Somalians, it's Somalis.
Oh.
Anyways, let's get back. So, but I have yet to see this same energy into the investigation of Metrolinx. And then the person says
Mm.
12 years. The Burj
Mhm.
Khalifa took 6 years. Half of Dubai was built in 12 years. We can't even put tracks together in one line. These whores. We all grew up putting train tracks together as kids. It is not that difficult. I demand a full investigation into the Metrolinx. This is at ar.reacts.
Mhm.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So shout out to AR first of all, as he was a previous guest on one of our episodes. So big shout out. And honestly, I don't see anything wrong with this comment. He's exactly right. 12 years to
Mhm.
build train tracks is outrageous, especially when we're paying for it.
Wallahi.
This is tax dollars.
Mhm. It's abuse, man.
On top of that, there's always an announcement of, oh, this year taxes have to go up. Why? You guys didn't even use the money we gave you properly.
Properly, brother. I don't think they used it at all. I think they used it elsewhere, man.
No, they're using it, but like they're not using it for the right causes. Like it's, you know what I mean. And on top of that, they're saying it's not enough.
You know what it is though, Hampers? You know what we need as Canadians? We need people to go to the government buildings. I forgot what you call them. I'm so out of
Parliament.
touch with Canada now. Parliament.
Ottawa?
We
Yeah.
need we need a guy with a Palestine shirt just saying Canada or Israel first. Just walk around, just ask every man that works in a suit there, just ask everybody, Canada or Israel first. Just ask everybody there. I think we need someone to be that representative. I don't know if you guys know the TikTok, but there's a TikTok trend of an American going to like American buildings, like government buildings, which is legally allowed to, and you literally ask everyone, America, Israel first, and they're like scared to answer for the most part. So we need a Canadian version of that, hopefully. And I nominate Starchy.
Ah,
I think you're the right vet for the job.
do you want me to die?
Brother, I've seen your build. You're strong. You're good. You're. I think a lot of people would be fair to freaking talk back to you. Okay, I think we'll be all right.
Just don't take your leave.
What do you want me to say? So you guys want to have a good life here, or do you want to move to Israel? That's basically what I'm going to tell them.
No, I'm just ask them Canada or Israel first. Like, what is their priority? And you know, you might have
Or Ukraine.
that too. That too.
Leave Ukraine alone.
What do you mean leave them alone? They're stealing from us.
How is it stealing
Yeah.
if the man gives it to them with a bow tie?
What do you mean another 2.2 billion?
Donations,
Listen,
man. Go fund me.
There's money laundering going
fund
on. There's something going on.
Mm.
You were already vexed about Miss Freeland going all the way there.
I am.
Something going on.
I am 100%. She's going there to make sure the transfers go through. What kind of nonsense is this? Isn't it treason?
I have a theory though on that though, Hampers. I don't know if I'm bringing up a whole. I'm not trying to get y'all canceled, but y'all know me. I'm the edge type of guy, so I'm gonna be very cautious what I say. I have a very very strong theory. Like I believe it's true. I think the Ukrainian president is. I'm being fully honest. I'm not even trolling, bro. I think he's, he plays both sides. It's just my opinion. I don't know if this is gonna stay on the episode. And I think a lot of people owe him favors, in my personal opinion. And
So did Trudeau.
I think there's a certain individual that's has, he's doing a lot of good PR right now.
Now he's playing with Katy Perry, but that doesn't change anything.
Anyways, I've said too much today. I'm sorry. I've said too much.
But yeah, no, this is outrageous, man. It's taking way too long for them to do this. And then I just seen a report that Doug Ford said, "Oh, it'll be done by February."
Yeah, the man's lying.
February of which year?
28.
Are we talking about February 2045? When are we talking about?
Doug Ford said it?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask him Canada or Israel first too, a lot. Low key. You need to ask him. You need to ask him. He's the first person you need to ask, bro. Is he on like a 3-month vacation? I don't even keep up with politics. I ain't gonna lie. I am
the man locked out Parliament. Yeah, the man said vacation.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah.
Christmas holiday for
Yeah.
3 months or something like that. Mashallah. I'll do his job for him.
Yeah, no, they work too hard.
Work too hard.
Giving our money away is hard work.
Just know, when I become a politician, y'all need to vote for me, because there's no way I'm sitting out here working a 9 to 5 while these people are walking up for 3 months. No, I'm working there.
What is the prerequisites though? That I've never really looked into
Nothing.
this. Just know how to speak French. Wait, it's Ontario. You
Doesn't
don't
know how
need
to-
to know how to French.
Oh yeah, you have to learn how to speak French. That's true.
Ontario, you don't even know how to speak. Have you seen Doug speak? He can't. The man speaks grade what? 4 French?
Yo, Starchy, you can speak French better than him, no?
Probably.
Yeah, khalas. I nominate you. Starchy, Canada or Israel first?
Canada, through and through.
Thank you. You
You're
have
welcome.
my vote, buddy. You have my vote. Done. You have my vote. That's it. I think that's a prerequisite for me.
Like, why can't they do that? Facts. Like, it's a simple, easy way to do it. Just answer the question. Oh, I don't know. Geopolitical. Oh, it's either A or B.
Halai? Goddamn. Oh man. Crazy times, bro. Crazy times.
So yeah, hey, so again, shout out to AR for the comment. He's also a very big supporter of ours as well. So very big shout out for the comment. So right before we get into the topics here, this is the first episode of 2026. So I do want to say Happy New Year's, gentlemen.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Since it is the new year, I guess you could say it's time to turn over a new leaf.
Oh.
Here we go again.
Oh.
I've been waiting to say that one. It's been 10 days.
Oh shit. Is it expired, the last one? Do they have expiry dates on? Do the Leafs got expiry dates? I actually don't.
Apparently, they're
Are
preserved.
they?
No, leaves live for hundreds of years.
They do. That's what
Right,
I mean.
Sachi?
Yeah.
The tree does, not the leaf.
Mm.
No, the leaves don't. So what's the difference when
If
like a
I-
leaf is like when they go from like green to yellow to red? Like what do the colors mean?
It's dying.
Oh, they do fall. They do fall. Okay, we gotta recycle, brother. We gotta recycle. We gotta use it more often now.
So do you freeze them?
Well, I don't know what to do with it. At least if I
man.
partake, okay. This man out here making me sound like the brand ambassador for kale. Like, what's your business?
I feel like Starchy got
yeah.
organic ones too, low key. Like a proper organic brand, you know what I mean? Like a good flavor.
The best of the best. Like the people who collect the farm live in the forest.
The forests of BC, right?
Like it can't be a city person.
Oh man.
I get it from the natives. Yep. No.
Oh man.
Where is my shipment?
Do you think quick question, do you think people that are like non-westernized or that didn't come from like an immigrant household know what the leaf is? I just clocked that in right now. They don't, right?
And that's why they're probably like, why is
No.
this guy? He's always talking
About
Salapa.
leaf, right?
Why?
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
You know what? I kind of like the idea of people not knowing. Keep it that way, Allah. Let them figure it out. Do your homework. Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's like white people are listening. White people are listening. Probably like, so he's vegan. So what?
I know, right?
Like they don't.
They have no idea. Good on Starchy for being freaking vegan. I'm proud of you, buddy. Preserving the meats and the chickens and the goats. Oh,
Okay,
miskin. They have no. He's
Veganism is so great.
He's saving the cows. Little do they know he's having big 32 ounces.
No plant-based here, buddy.
No.
Yeah.
2 ounces. You know how much that is?
I actually forgot the math, if I'm being honest.
That's hold on. Google's our best friend. Let me get it for you just now. Man said 32 ounces.
Is that a party size?
Party size
Hell.
steak. 32 ounces is nearly 1 kilogram. You're telling me I'm eating a kilo of meat? That man said a
So
2-pound steak. Yo, I'm good.
It's time for us to get to the topic. This is a big topic. This is a topic, and honestly, we're kind of late on it, but you knew we were going to talk about it eventually.
Oh, shit.
The Diddy stuff.
Uh-oh.
Did he do it?
Oh, you want to take a poll? Yeah.
Can I be honest? You know how invested I'm actually surprised we're talking about this.
Yeah.
I didn't notice, but it's funny enough you bring this up with me because I actually read a 38-page court document of the entire Diddy case. Well, one lawsuit that was from a certain individual in the
Dude.
documentary, like a year and a half ago. I have no life. I know you guys can say I have no life. I know.
Is that Cassie?
No, it's actually with Lil Rod. He was in episode 4 of the
What?
Diddy document. Yeah, bro. Haamperz, Starchy, I'm tapped in. Like I know details, which I don't. Again, I can't explain
Crazy.
why. I don't know. I'm bored. I'm really bored. But yeah, it's very.
Got in the right guess for the job.
Well, no, it's detailed, bro. I would, if anybody's listened to, I would read it, bro. There's images on the court document. Like I never read a court document in my life until I saw this pull up on Twitter, and I said, "Oh boy, this is one of the greatest reads I've ever had." I was analyzing like it's a freaking, I don't know, like some One Piece theory or something, bro. It's
I feel you on the curiosity because to be honest, I never truly cared. I was just like, P Diddy. He's just like he's one of those anime characters kind of things. He's like he exists, but I could care less.
Mhm.
And then I'm watching this Netflix series. When I tell you, I said he's guilty. He's guilty. The way they produced it was 10 out of 10. I'm here thinking, I'm like, yo, this is like sheko sheko. This is like someone that's just out here in the background giving me all the feeding, like all the information just painted. So even if you're stupid, you can get it. So I was like, wow, this is where he got caught. And
No
I never even knew what do you call it, Diddy used to do. I just knew he was in the music industry. I knew he was in certain brands and like he would sell stuff, but I never truly knew where his money or anything came. I'm now well informed. Definitely a biased video, but I was just very intrigued.
You know what it is? We never cared.
That was one of the biggest mysteries in the music industry was what the hell did Diddy do there? You know what I mean? Because even DJ Khaled, right? Everyone said that all he does is say DJ Khaled in front of all the songs, right?
Oh, we don't bring up
But
that
he
name
has
anymore, by the way.
100%. But I'm saying like he has DJ in front of his name. It gives you an idea. What the hell does Diddy have? What does the P stand for? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what this guy did, and it took this whole documentary for me to even learn. He's basically a promoter. That's what the P stands for in P Diddy.
No,
Promoting Diddy. Oh,
Yeah,
Hey.
he's a promoter that eventually worked his way to the top, or you could say he raped his way to the top, and has become.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said this guy.
Hey, damn. God damn.
And he's out here getting keys to the city, and the way that like the celebrities will talk about him, and it's like, yo, what is it about him? I don't understand. Like there will be songs that say featuring Diddy, but he doesn't say a word.
Hello?
Like none of these things ever made sense until now. Now it makes sense. He's out here sodomizing the industry, and so that's why he has to be included in everything. And now it makes sense.
I wonder what happened.
The thing is though, if you kept up with like, I'm not even a hip hop guy. Like I'm the most like laid back. I listen to rock every day. I'll be honest. I'm in that mood right now. Oh, fam, don't give me, brother. I will Starchy. I will put you on right now. Chevelle. There's so many. I'm done with hip hop.
Oh, I'm not judging your genre. I'm just saying, for a dark skin, you listening to some light skinned music.
We locked in 2026. You're locked in. You're locked in. Don't play with me.
What do you mean for a dark skin?
No, he wants to claim dark skin, right?
Yo, excuse me. Respect my pronouns. Please, thank you.
Listen, everyone's identifying as what they want, okay? So at least allow him.
But
the man said my pronouns are nigga. Like what? No.
Pronoun is dark.
Facts, by the way. But what was I gonna say? With the whole Diddy thing, I feel like this documentary did him more justice than actually make him look as guilty. Because if you kept up with the storylines in hip hop, you know Diddy's been doing this, and you know what's come out in the last like 5 years in terms of like the Biggie stuff, the things with his kids, the drug abuse, everything. Like all this has been a thing for a while. The Casey court case came out a while ago. Lil Rod came out like a year and a half ago. That's why I was kind of like more into detail about it. But if you knew, you knew. I just felt like this documentary kind of gave him more justice than what the details in the past have gave him actually. So I feel like people actually looked at the documentary with a different aspect, or kind of like feeling bad for Diddy, from what I've heard. Surprisingly. Yeah. And if you didn't know, his kids are actually coming out with a documentary. I don't know if it's out already, but I heard that like a few days ago. His kids are coming with a backup or an argumentative documentary to that documentary. So
well, it's their dad, I get it, but at the same time,
from what I see online, it seems that like people are more like afraid.
I disagree. I think people are more sympathizing after the documentary. Before the because again, I think everyone who knew all the details, because I'm telling you, that documentary didn't give out as much details as you think. It's just literally everything what we've seen in the past kind of summarized. Like, you know, when back in the day when you're in school and English class and the teacher tells you, oh, read this book and this chapter, but you just hop on Spark Notes and just literally copy paste. That's literally what this documentary that's literally what this documentary did, in my opinion. Like, it's literally just like, okay, I already know this. You're just putting videos and images and some audio over it, right? But it's just, I'm telling you, a lot of people sympathize with Diddy after this documentary because they left out so many details. For example, his kid killed a guy. That really wasn't
When was
mentioned.
that?
You see, allegedly, but they kind of mentioned it in the documentary, but they didn't put details out. So you see, like there's so many things that are kind of missed out. But that's why I think people were sympathizing with him more, if anything. Do I have a life? Be honest. Like, just be honest with me. Do I have a life at SRT? I know too much. This is actually sad, bro. I don't know why, bro. I
That's
can tell you about
crazy.
Jeffrey Epstein if you want. Okay, no, sorry. Out of topic.
Whoa. Well, good morning.
I mean, let's finish with this one and see where we get to. Because I also wanted to talk about, because there's a lot of conspiracies, things that they were not able to confirm about Diddy, right? So there was the confirmed stuff. What was it, like 100 like people that came out? But there was unconfirmed stuff. Like, for example, who killed Tupac and Biggie? Do you think he's responsible for that?
Oh, 100%. 110%.
You know, that was the least thing I cared about, to be honest. Like, that was like the storyline that I did not care about. I'm like, bro, it's 2026. Talking about Tupac and Biggie, man. Didn't they die like with all due
we
respect,
don't know.
1990s? I don't care. I don't care. Like this, like it's so over that. I was more concerned about, or more, I gave more thought into the more recent stuff with Casey, his kid, the drug stuff. Things I read in the course, which I don't know if you want me to share with on a platform like YouTube and stuff, because it's very, very, very crazy, bro. And again, bro, he's in jail for 2 years for prostitution. Don't forget that.
Yeah, no, the guys, tune into AMJ streams. He's gonna go through the 38-page.
No, don't.
He's gonna go through the 38-page
I will not.
document.
I will. Patreon. Up on the Patreon. Patreon.com. Speak that filter, y'all.
He's gonna go through every line
Man.
of the of the documents of what happened with Diddy. So tune in, guys.
I will start a course. No problem. Not free, by the way.
No, but the thing is, I think you guys, like, especially Starchy, might be too young as far as like how big of a deal it was with what happened with Tupac and Biggie, and the fact that they were killed so early into their careers and stuff, and how much it changed the music industry, because it was a big deal. It was one of those things because everyone's thinking like, what if? You know what I mean? Like, what if they were able to continue making music and whatnot? And on top of that, it's one of the biggest mysteries in all of hip hop.
You know, I always looked at that whole thing weird though. Like, I always thought the whole Tupac and Biggie, I like, again, that's not really our generation too, because it's like so much older than us. But I always looked at it as a devil worshiping. The people that like worship, bro, like Tupac, they're devil worshiping, man. Like, bro, who cares? A nigga, sorry, curse it. They don't know you, man. They don't know you, fat. They don't know anything about you. They're dead. Let them rest in peace. Imagine, like, so focused on what happened in freaking 30 years ago because it was a mystery. I seen Obama talk about it, and I seen other like political leaders talk about it. I'm like, brother, get the flip down. Go do your job. Shut up and dribble, please. Shut up and dribble.
No, but some of the stuff that Diddy did were also 30 years ago. Like, besides that, right? Like, some of these rapings and druggings and these Diddy parties, like, they've been happening for a long time. It's only now that it's become a big thing, because first of all, that now that it's come out, and also because like a lot of the most famous people in Hollywood have been part of those parties, which is why it's such a big deal. But they've been happening.
Yeah, facts.
Again, he started off as a promoter, and that's one of the promoter's jobs, is to bring people to a party. Is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're promoting some sort of event. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of it's one of the things he was known for years. And so, like, all of these things happened a long time ago. So, like, if we were to have that attitude, then a lot of the stuff that he did wouldn't matter then. True. Between between maybe the last anything before the last decade, then like with that mentality means that it doesn't matter. So you know what I mean? Like that's why like I'm just like I'm asking just to see like what people think, because personally I think he did it. He seems like the kind of guy, like if somebody's doing better than him, like I'm so powerful I could just take him out. Like
Yeah.
he's like he has one of those faces where, and you know what I mean, where you look at them and they're like, yeah, he did it.
Yeah. But don't you think that everybody always had the general knowledge that he did it initially? Like, it wasn't that in everyone's back of their mind growing up, like that Diddy was behind? You know, like I know it was theory before, like it was always like people, like it was talked about. Like it wasn't, that's why I mean, like this whole documentary stuff, like it wasn't new to me. We said this before. This was all spoken about before, you know, for like a good 10 years, bro. Like we all seen the Vlad interviews and all the random YouTube interviews talking about Tupac, Biggie, blah, blah, blah. Like people discuss this. That's why I'm like, it doesn't surprise me that he's involved in it. He may or may not be. We kind of already knew though, in a way, you know? And I feel like
do you know what it is? The reason why is because like there were rumors about it. There would be some like subliminals in there. Like there are some songs now that have been released back then that had subliminals, but the average person is not paying attention to that.
Yeah.
It's only like it was something that was probably known within the industry, but now it's being known as more of a public thing. You know what I'm saying? Because now everything's becoming public, that now it's known. And now they're also saying that Jay-Z is also behind some shady stuff. And they're basically saying like all the elites in Hollywood have their hand in this.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a lot more detail. I don't. You gotta now. This is when I ask people to follow me on the Twitch. If you want to know more details, I have it, brother. Yo, this Diddy, fam. It goes higher up, bro. Way higher, more than you think. So I mean, the fact that his house got raided in the morning kind of says a lot. You know, he had a couple videotapes of sort of important. Anyways, I'm saying too much. Saying too much. But one thing I'll add to what you're saying, Haamperz, in terms of like that confirmation that Diddy was involved, I felt, you know what confirmed it for me in the documentary, and probably my only favorite part in that Netflix documentary, when when we found out Biggie's funeral was paid by Biggie's mom. I said, all right, bro. All right, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, that was diabolical.
Now you're not even trying to hide it, bro. Like, come on, man. This guy's just trolling publicly. It was like,
didn't he publicly say like we're gonna do the biggest and best funeral for him?
That you see, that I didn't know before.
And obviously, when he said we, he meant they. He wasn't paying.
And it was.
That's crazy.
He wasn't paying, bro. He didn't pay a penny. That was wild.
Right.
His mom paid the bill. I said, okay, buddy. All right. After that, Mate.
It's one of those where they they commit the murder and then they show up to the funeral. Don't worry, we're gonna find the person that did this. It was you.
Literally this whole time. Speaking of theories, Diddy has a lot of friends that are of certain religious beliefs. Next topic. Haamperz, sorry.
Before we move on, though, I did want to ask, because there's a lot of crazy accusations, of what happened. Like there's like rumors that, like, for example, like with what happened with Justin Bieber, with what happened with Will Smith, Usher, you know what I mean, like the guy from, is it Modern Family, or is it like, yeah, there's so many rumors of all of the stuff that's happening. And again, I do like it because you read the documents.
There's too many names. Goddamn.
So I want to ask, like, do you think that he did that stuff too? Like, does he plays on both sides?
Oh yeah, he's a Bati boy. That's a confirmation. He's fam, green. You know what? 2K green. He is Bati boy. He's up, brother. I'll tell you, everything I read, I believed at the time. There's nothing I disagreed with. Obviously, it's allegedly, but come on, man. I know what that boy was dealing with, and I don't trust him one bit. Especially when I heard that story with his certain ex-wife, girlfriend, whatever you call that. But yeah,
Because you know what it is too, like, and this is the thing, like when people are guilty of stuff, when you go back to like interviews and things that they've said, you start to hear what they said. You're like, wait a
Mm.
second, yeah, this doesn't add up. This is weird. Like, did you hear the interview where 50 Cent was talking about how like he was basically saying like Diddy wanted to invite him to chill, and he was basically saying like, hey, come pull up, I could take you shopping. And 50 Cent's like, what?
It's just shopping,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like, what? What do you mean you're gonna take me shopping? That's what you say to the bitches. What kind of like?
I think any other man calling another man daddy, I think that's where we draw the line. I'm like, okay, buddy.
He's been doing that for 30 years.
Yeah.
For 30 years, he's been doing that.
All right, buddy. We know what you on, Ivan. All right.
The first thing that comes to mind is the Meek Mill thing. Remember, he's in the pool, and he's saying like, what was he saying to him? He's saying some crazy stuff. He's like, oh, I like how you look in those shorts, daddy. He's like, and none of us picked that up. Like, it was very weird.
Just takes it too. Nah, man. There's too much. I tell you, there's too much devil worshiping going down on that side of the world, bro. You need to move away. Remember Game of Thrones? Everybody was going like north to run away from
The
like
White
the
Walker.
White Walkers, whatever. Sorry, spoiler. 2025. It's like, it's literally the same thing. You gotta run away from that side of the world, fam. The White Walkers are over there, bro. Get the flip out of here, man. There's too much problems there. God damn. Actually, it was the other way around. Or no, I'm tripping.
Okay, well, hey, that segues
Yeah,
into.
man.
I wanted to move on to like just Hollywood in general. Like, do you guys think it's worth the fame and the fortune? So all the stuff that's come out about what happens to these to these people and what you kind of have to go through on the way to the fame and fortune, whether it's signing your soul, whether it's signing away your cheeks, whether it's like like all the things that these people have to go through in order to be rich and famous,
Oh
and
my
this is the
God.
thing that like people can say now that it's not what they wanted, but there's people that have basically said like, oh, I want to be rich and famous, I'll do whatever it takes. Do you think people feel like that now?
But hold on, Hampers. There's a common denominator when these group of people that are rich and famous and do whatever they want have all together. I don't know if you guys can answer it for me. Like, what is the most common denominator between all these names we've talked about in the past related to these thingy majingies?
I mean, there
It's music, brother. It's always music. It's always the biggest piece of devil worshiping you can name ever, bro. Everybody in the music industry has always been weird. I never understood the idea of people worshiping or, putting their picture up, making them your. It's always been weird to me. You know what timing they're on. It's not been a new thing. It's been like this before we were alive and after we're alive. They all worship the devil. Let's stop it. It's too obvious. Like, I'm literally saying like the obvious, and it's actually kind of sad. It's kind of pathetic, but we all fall for it. We all fall for it because it's witchcraft. I've been watching too much Netflix Vikings. I'm sorry. It's a lot of. I'm watching a lot of old documentaries. Oh, bringing up too many things, but yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I see what you're saying, but what I have to say to that is yes, the music industry is heavily involved, but it's also leaked into like Hollywood, like actors, like being famous in general. Like there's some like I said, Will Smith, like people like that are also like involved.
Do you think it's just a Western issue though? Because there's a lot of popular people outside of the Western world, and they still have the same morals. Or like from what I've seen personally, like
I definitely think this is a Western problem.
it's definitely a Western problem because there's actually so many
Yeah.
popular people in the East as well. Obviously not in our stratosphere, but I've seen it. Like my I'm in the MMA world, obviously, right? And there's so many big
Yeah.
popular stars now. And mashallah, bro, I can publicly admit I can say they're better Muslims than a lot of I say myself at times, Allah, mashallah. Like these guys are really, really good and they never let the fame or anything get to them. And it's probably
Yeah.
because they don't live on this side of the world, if we're being fully honest. So it's just the environment you're in, right? That's what we always say. It's just you're a product of what you're around sometimes. Not saying that's the
Mhm.
case for everything, but it just feels like that in that side, that side of the world, right? So
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's a Western problem. I think it's kind of messed up how into like how the devil worshipping thing gets signing away your soul, the pedophilia that's involved in all this, like with the Epstein Island and with all that stuff. I really feel like
Mhm.
those things are like a prerequisite into becoming rich and famous. I feel like it's those are one of the steps in order to get to that to get to that kind of level, like fame and wealth and stuff
Yes.
like that. And so that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is like now that everybody knows that that's kind of the steps that a lot of these celebrities had to take. Even like like you can throw so many names in there. Like a lot of people say the
Mhm.
Kardashians have a big hand in all of this too. And again, they're not in the music industry, so it's not specifically music. They're saying Jennifer Lopez has
Mm.
has been a big part of
True.
this stuff. They're saying Beyonce has been a big part of this stuff.
But they're in that environment too, right?
So it's like a whole bunch of different genres that are kind of mixed into this. And you mentioned the
Mm.
common denominator. I think the common denominator is the fame. Like if you're like ultra famous, like if you're noticing that a specific actor is in like all the biggest movies, and if you know what I mean, like, or if a specific like musical artist, their songs they're always performing at the Super Bowl, or like you know what I mean, like where it's like, and you're always wondering like how is it always this person, and why is this person so rich, so famous, all that stuff. And now like
Mm.
you can't help but default to think like, okay, we kind of know what this person had to do to get here.
It's the entertainment. It's not that.
I feel different about that. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't think it's a default feeling for how to get there, depending on what your aspect of the process to get there. I feel like I don't want to repeat myself, but I do think it's a Western thing because a Western idea of going upstairs is completely different to other ways. And maybe again, I think it's more environment. I'm gonna be honest because the environment in the Western world, the culture over here is a lot different than what we see outside. And I think a lot of things are normalized and I can never say it, desensitized in terms of like what is allowed in this situation, if you get what I mean. You know, a lot of people are a little too comfortable in certain situations in terms of women, men, mixing, those kind of things don't happen in the other side of the world. But I think a lot of things get normalized over here. Okay, let me give you actually one example. Sorry. For example, like when we're growing up, a lot of these movies we watch, like random comedy movies. What was the name? I can't remember off top. Anyways, the normal culture of people viewing it is like guys and girls partying, college, blah blah blah. Oh my god, threesome.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Remember those type of movies? They're like they'll hype it up, they'll celebrate it. Like, come on, dude, yeah, drinks up. Blah. That's the culture here. That's normalized. That's
American Pie.
yes, that's the one. There you go.
Oosh.
That is why do you know that? I'm kidding. But anyways, that's what's
No.
that's
He's the reason why.
but there's so many movies like that, especially like mid 2000s, blah, blah, blah. That's the culture of the West, right? Like that's what's celebrated
Yeah,
here. That's not getting celebrated in the East. We're turning that shit away immediately, bro. These even like small things. I'm like, I don't think you guys are clocking in. Like in terms of pedophilia, there's a lot of things
yeah,
normalized that you guys don't acknowledge. I'm gonna give an example. Game of Thrones. Allah was looking back at it. Shout out to the boys on Discord. Some of the guys were rewatching the show, right? And I was in the background just watching
yeah,
it, blah, 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 while editing and something, right? And then I seen the man's
yeah,
watching a part. Sorry, spoiler. It's 2026. So I can freaking, wake up anyway. But anyways,
yeah. No, if you didn't watch it by
yeah,
now,
it is what it is. Hodor, you remember the big guy Hodor?
Yeah.
yeah,
Tall dude, right? And Bran
Hodor,
Stark.
yeah,
Bran Stark. There was a scene
yeah,
which I completely forgot, boys. I didn't even recognize till I actually saw it the second time of watching it, right? With these guys, right? They played it up. They
yeah,
played that part, and then I noticed Hodor is naked in front of Bran Stark, an actor who is a child, like a minor, who is probably like at best 11 years old at that time, maybe season 1, 2, whatever, right? So obviously, Holder has to take
yeah,
Bran around. This is a person who broke his leg in episode. Spoiler, sorry, it is what it is. Episode 1, okay? Bran breaks his leg, Holder has to
yeah,
carry him everywhere. Holder is fully naked in one scene, fully naked. Like they show, I didn't remember this. the HBO, everybody knows HBO. He is full on. You see everything from head to toe. And Brand is in that shot.
Yeah.
Do you think that is normal? Should that be normalized? Because I didn't even clock it in. Maybe I fell for that trap. Maybe I got desensitized to acknowledging that this is normal in TV shows now. Do you get what I'm saying? So like this is a normalized moment in the West that nobody really took in. Nobody has ever mentioned or complained about that Holder moment. Me watching it back, looking back as a Muslim, saying, "How is this allowed? What the heck? Why are we allowing a child and a grown adult who's naked in a TV shot? Impossible. We should never let that happen. Where's the parents of this kid?
Yeah.
Why are we, the viewers, allowing that? Do you get what I'm saying? It's just small things. These small things are normalized, and we just accept it. It's just what it is. So that's why a lot of other things happen.
Let me put it
Pedophilia is common because of these kind of things. We normalize and desensitize a lot of normal things. Unfortunately, it's normal. Go ahead, sir.
let me put it this way. Let me put it this way to make it easier. So because we're in the West, let's focus on the West. So because obviously there are rich and famous people all over the world, but we're not over there. We're in the West, so we can only really speak about like what we're seeing here. So let's keep it here and kind of just think about what's going on here. And also just about like I think about that scene specifically. I don't agree with it. I still think it's really weird. But I think the assumption is that especially before is that like they're using some sort of like CGI green screen type stuff that it only shows like that in the show and not actually on set. Because from what they explain to us is that like, oh, they're not actually naked on the set. That's what they tell us.
That's what they tell us, but you know it's not true.
I think that's what the assumption is. Because yeah, that is weird.
No, but actually, Haamperz, sorry to cut you off. My issue in that specific situation, I don't think anybody asked the question to begin with. Nobody asked why is this happening on this show. Like nobody has ever. That conversation has never ever happened. I think I might be the first. Speak and Filters podcast are the first to ever bring that up ever. It's literally been in the back of my head. Why the heck has no one talked about it? So that's what I mean. Like these conversations have not happened before. So that's why it's a leading issue.
Right. No. But what I'm saying is that like a lot of the times in these situations, like in interviews, they ask the actors and they'll be like, "Oh, were you actually naked on the set, or were you actually thinking?" And they'll say like, "No, we were like, you know, they would put a sock on us, or they would put us in like, you know what I mean? Like they would basically say that
still inappropriate.
It is inappropriate, especially like viewing it. I think viewing it like seeing that on TV,
Facts.
yeah, it is a problem. I agree. But I think the reason why there's not people saying about it is also the desensitizing. I agree. But I think also because when they're interviewed and they're asked like, "Oh, were you actually naked, or were you actually having sex with this person?" They'll always say no. Like it's only just made to look that way. It's not what's actually happening, and we're not actually naked, and all of this stuff. So then people just took their word for it, and it's like, yeah, okay, well, okay, if they're saying they're not naked, then they're not naked. And that's kind of the thing. But to portray it on TV, I agree with you. It's weird. Why is it okay? Yeah, why is it okay for that to happen? And obviously, like you know how Hollywood is.
Why is it okay to even portray that? Like, that's the norm, though. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Or even like just in Game of Thrones in general, like even the incest that was going on, like all of that stuff, a lot of weird stuff was happening.
Again, something I forgot. We just kind of normalized. We're like, all right. Yeah. I guess that was it was. No, it was never like that.
Those were the times, right?
Those were the times, right? And never, never was the times ever. They think it's people. You know, it's funny. People think it's normalized in the Eastern culture. It's never been. They marry your this. No, I don't know where you get your facts from.
They like to pin all the weird stuff on the East. When if you ask me, the weirdest stuff is happening in the West. That's not even a question.
No, they like to pin those stuff on Muslims, not just the East. Mainly Muslims.
Yeah, in general. 100%. Yeah, that's what they love to do.
Yeah, good try, Dodo. Race mans. Today, I like this, man. I'm getting a lot of anger out, bro. There's so much I need to be said, bro. Damn, y'all let me speak, bro. But you know what's crazy? Haamperz, you bringing you guys bringing this up. Actually, I kind of got canceled not too long ago. around a year
Oh.
ago for having similar conversations, not in this aspect, but like publicly saying something like this, which again, I don't think the normalization has changed over the years, because I think conversation and language has changed quite drastically. I'm gonna give a quick story, but I'm not gonna give full details because I didn't really get canceled. You can't really cancel someone who's a nobody, to be fully honest. But there's a lot of people that were angry at me and did unfollow me and turn off my streams and stuff like that, and calling me weird for my opinion. I don't know if you guys know Sketch. What's up, brother? Remember that guy?
Oh yes, yes.
Starchy. I don't know
I
if you
don't
remember.
know.
Starchy's too cool for him. He's not. He's too cool. He's too cool. He's not following trends. He's too. Anyways, famous streamer. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Very popular, especially with the kids. Extremely popular last year. He was trending all over, and apparently, his past history, people found in the internet his OnlyFans. He was apparently a male prostitute. That's just a fact. I'm
Yeah.
not saying anything. That is a fact. He was a male prostitute that he says he made a mistake in his past, and he can't overcome. Anyways, this is literally when it just came out.
I don't think it was just. I don't think it was just a male prostitute. I think like he was doing
Boys.
like stuff on his.
I don't know all the
OnlyFans.
details. I don't want to know the details, but he was doing things.
I don't either, but that's just like, you know what I mean. Like, you're on TikTok.
But we can agree these are actions that are non-acceptable ever, that no man or woman should ever be included in doing, right? So anyways, I'll come back to that point. So anyways, this happens, I think it was 20, I don't remember, maybe it was early 2025, late 20, I can't remember. Alhamdulillah, I had a lot of viewers on my TikTok. There was quite a number of people there. So alhamdulillah, I had a lot of viewers on my TikTok at the time. It was quite a number of people watching me play Elden Ring or
Yeah.
something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I brought up, someone asked me the question, actually. I usually never talk about these kind of things. Someone asked me the question, what do you think about the sketch situation? And I said, I think it's a little weird, and I think everybody should literally unfollow him and stop watching an individual like that, and make sure he's not in any platform near children ever again. People called me weird for that, Starchy. People called me AMJ, you're a loser for that. People turned off my stream for my opinion on that, because they have desensitized themselves from the behavior of anybody can have a past and do disgusting things no matter what, sexual, whatever it is, it's okay. But as long as you move on and ignore the past, it's okay. I understand everyone can have a bad past, but I'm sorry, that's not any normal type of past. That's a horrible type of past. I don't think you can ever trust an individual, especially a man, if I'm being honest, with an OnlyFans account. I think you should definitely keep him away. Anyways, I got canceled for that, which is kind of crazy. So I don't know. But it's literally back to our original point. Like, we have desensitized many aspects of and the norms of Western culture and what's okay on the internet and what's not okay. Like, me telling you guys this right now is probably not okay, but people talking about their past with the OnlyFans account is probably okay, and you probably can monetize that. So it's just crazy. That's the world we live in now.
Yeah, no, agreed. That happens a
It's the world.
lot. Yeah, sorry, Sergio, go ahead.
No, he made his coin and he ran away from his problems, and then now he's rich. He's winning.
Exactly. It's literally, bro. I'm telling you, man. Oh man, I almost got y'all canceled. I said something I should have said. But yeah, I got you, Haamperz. Don't even, no edits. Being blank may be the method in 2026, y'all. Being blank is probably your way. Being a haram idiot or being a shaitan or a devil worshiper might be the method in 2026. That's just, unfortunately, the world we currently live in this Western world. Just like Diddy and just like all his subordinates or whatever you call them.
Did you get the name of the person that initially asked you the question? Because this is what happens all the time.
No. There was a number of them.
This is a trap.
Yeah.
This is what they do. They I don't know.
You know what's funny though, Haamperz? I got suspended on TikTok for saying
Crazy.
that. People reported my live. Wallahi, people reported my live.
That's crazy. What a setup. That's what they do all the time.
Bro, it was a setup. But I'm okay with it because it was a wake-up call. I'm like, bro, If I can't say things like that, that's fine. It's probably not for me. And then I just kept saying it, and then I kept appealing it. But I really didn't give a damn at the time. I still don't, to be fair.
You know what the funny part is? It's a lose-lose too, because what happens is they'll ask you the question, and if you answer it in a way that in an answer they're not looking for, you can get canceled. But if you ignore what they're saying and don't say anything, then you can also basically be canceled for like not giving an opinion. It's like there's just no winning.
There's no way.
And they do that a lot with not just that, but like anything that's going on in the world. Like for example, what they like to do in the media is they'll ask like right before they do an interview, they'll ask somebody and they'll be like, "Oh, do you agree with Israel's right to protect themselves?" Like they'll always do that, where they'll ask you a question. First of all, this is not why I'm here. I'm not here for a political. I'm here to promote my movie, or I'm here to promote my music. But they ask you that in order to either to know your political view on whether they would like to cancel you, or if they're gonna continue to endorse you.
I do like the idea of accountability, though. I like the idea of accountability. I don't mind, like, for example, if say one of us were in that, let's say myself, if I was in a position like that and someone asked me, I say free Palestine. What it is, fam. I don't care, bro. Like, I'll say it to their face. Like, why not have, the problem, everyone's too scared. Everyone's a little too scared to share an opinion because of backlash. Yes, it is a setup at times, Haamperz. Yes, it is a lead up to things. But I think people respect more if you take accountability and actually, take the higher step and say, yo, this is my thoughts, and it is what it is. Either you like it or dislike it.
Nowadays, people are not even getting canceled. It's not because of something they say. It's because of answering a question that was asked to them. Like, a lot of the times, when people get canceled, it's because they said something wild and they just said it on their own. So it's like something that was on their mind versus something that they were asked. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're asked a question, this is not something that you're thinking about. It's not something that, and some people are not prepared to answer those kind of questions. Like you have to be really PR trained in order to ask some of those questions when that's not the reason why you're here in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So like in your scenario,
that's true.
You didn't start your stream. Let me just defend you for a second. I know it's late, but you know what I mean? Like you didn't start your stream to talk about sketch. You started your stream to play Elden Rings, like you said. Like you're playing a game. But this person randomly just asked you that.
I'm okay with it though. I'm okay with it. And I actually share a lot of different views than most people. Like I always say this because shout out to 1111. Like because we've had very hot takes, you kind of have to like accept the idea of if you put yourself on the internet, you have to accept there may or may not be backlash with it. Like you can argue about it, you can complain like I did, but you also have to have that idea of exception that this is being put on the internet. People may or may not like it. And I think I've learned that through football. We've had a lot of bad takes in the past. I'll be honest. Shout out to Mo, by the way.
You can't please everybody. Nobody is going to 100% like, you know what I mean? Like you're not going to have 100% of your fans agree with every single thing that you say. It's not possible. You can't please everybody. But the one thing that you should do is be true to yourself. Whatever it is, be true to yourself. Don't do things because of what you think other people are going to think. Be true to yourself. If you're on one side, stay on that side. If you're on another, stay on another. If you don't know, say I don't know.
Starchy, Canada or Israel? Canada or Israel?
Canada.
I was just gonna say, Starchy, are you even here?
Well, I don't know. Maybe because you want to yap up away, and then I'm allowing you to.
No, it's my fault. I'm the yap. Well, it's me. I'm being honest.
No. Okay, you know what? Let me do my part because apparently it's time to abuse people. So, so yeah. Basically, the gist of the whole thing is, if y'all want to make your nasty monies, go make your nasty monies. Go shake yourselves. Go show your ankle. But then you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. That's the only thing I got from that. So
you're not wrong, though. It's like spot on a lot. It's really spot on. Funny times we live in, man. Funny times we live in. But who am I complaining, bro? Who am I complaining? You also got good in there too, man.
Okay, well, hey, since we're talking about Hollywood, there's also been other stuff that's come out with other, like, other celebrities. Diddy's the current one, but there's been previous ones that have come up. I just want to get your opinions, both of you guys, on whether you think they did it or not.
This just in, the conversation is about to get uncomfortable. More at 11.
Did he do it?
Okay.
But this time, like, we're gonna do it with each of the each of the things. So we mentioned this person previously. I think AMJ mentioned Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh.
Do you guys think he did it?
Did it. Green. No sliders. Green. Perfect. No comment about it. No comment about it, man. Bro, did you see the files?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh, you're wildin'. Okay, let me give you a quick detail. Quick detail.
All right.
Wallah, his desk, his front desk, or if you guys are listening, go Google it. His front desk, the pictures on it. Mind you, he doesn't have children of his own.
So we're gonna do Did he do it? And then AMG is gonna give us a very quick summary of what each person did.
If I remember. I'll try my best.
Just remember, everyone, he read all the documents.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Let's move on to the next person. Michael Jackson. Did he do it?
I think he did. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna catch heat for this. I think he did, bro. I think he was on weird timing too.
Sergi?
I think someone did it to him, and then he was just stuck in a child's mindset.
I agree. I fully agree. Low key. I think there was a little bit of abuse beforehand and then abuse afterhand. I'm not trying to make light about it, but I just hate how people play the race card.
He was
to be fully honest. Like if he did it, he didn't do it.
Okay.
He was definitely wild, but he also liked women too. No comment.
I'm gonna give my opinion on this, but I have to, like, preface by saying I didn't watch the documentary. I didn't read up on it. I don't think he did it. I think of all of these accusations that have come out, this is the one that I think is not true. And my reasoning for it, again, I don't have any facts or anything, because what Hollywood also does is that if you become too powerful in Hollywood, they will bring on accusations, or they'll bring on something that makes you look bad in order to bring you back down. I'll give you an example of this.
Okay, but Haamperz though. Hold on, because I have the facts for this one too. But go ahead.
Okay, no, we'll get back to that. But let me give you an example. So Dave Chappelle has gotten to a point. Remember, he left to Africa for, like, he basically left Hollywood. He completely disappeared for years. I don't know if he was in Africa for the whole time, but I know that he left Hollywood.
I think he went to Africa for like a month, and then he just moved to a farm with his wife and kids or some shit like that.
But he left Hollywood.
He left Hollywood, yeah.
He left Hollywood for years, right? And then the accusations were he was on crack. They said he went crazy, that he was not normal. Remember that, right? And the reason was because he was becoming too powerful. And the problem with them becoming too powerful is that when you become too powerful, that they can't control you. So this is the scenario that I was thinking that may have happened to Michael Jackson, because some of the things that were coming out, and like some of the things, like the allegations and stuff, are just not adding up.
I see where you're going with this.
To me.
I see where you're going with it.
Right?
And it's kind of spot on. You're right and wrong, though.
Okay, but let me give you one more thing before I let you take give us the actual facts. I also think that they used the fact that Michael Jackson looked like a freak to convince people that he was capable of this.
For being honest, okay, sorry. I'm kidding. No, you're not wrong, though, Haamperz. You're not wrong.
Whoa.
However, I'm not even gonna give any too much detailed facts, but I did watch the documentary back in the day. It's a little weird, bro. It's a little weird. A grown ass man, in his mid-30s or wherever old he was, going to a family's house and hanging out upstairs with a 5-6-year-old by himself just because he's Michael Jackson. No grown man should ever hang out with a little boy ever, unless you're family affiliated. And even I feel like that should be not alone upstairs too. That's kind of weird to me. It's just like,
we can agree that that's weird.
No,
right?
that's extremely weird. Extreme, like
No, it is.
very
I'm
odd.
not denying that.
No
It
grown
is
man should
weird.
do that
100%.
ever. Like that's, I think any grown man going upstairs with a little child and wanting to do that multiple times, I don't think his intention is to play games with him. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's look at some of the other evidence. So the people that knew Michael Jackson personally, like for example Chris Tucker, there are other like celebrities that knew Michael Jackson personally that have also advocated for him, because there are people that have been accused with this kind of stuff.
You know, Chris Tucker was in the Epstein files, right? Just letting you know. This is an example you're gonna use right now.
No. Again, I didn't pay attention to anything Epstein. That's why I didn't say anything to it. I don't know anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is that there have been others. It's not just him. There have been others that said that these accusations against Michael Jackson are false accusations, because there were also scenarios that I heard where the kids were being forced to kind of say this by their parents. Like,
Yeah, no, that is actually a fact, though. That's how he beat the case, if I'm not mistaken. If my memory holds correct.
that's what I'm saying. And then there's also like I think Macaulay Culkin came out and said like, I was at Michael Jackson's house, nothing weird happened. Like,
Yeah, but those are not like, you can't use those as examples to help your argument. Like, I just feel like if you're gonna use like broad examples that kind of serve your argument, that doesn't help a sexual assault case whatsoever. We don't know. None of us know his intention. Only Allah could tell what his intention was that day, to be fully honest. But that's why, if I'm looking back at what I've seen as a grown man, looking back at it now, I'm like, brother, you are weird. And let's not ignore the fact that Michael Jackson is also powerful enough to walk away from these type of allegations, right?
yes,
He wasn't a normal human being.
Yeah.
He was the most famous human being ever.
Agreed.
Literally at the time.
Agreed. But remember, I'm agreeing with you as far as the fact that yes, it's weird. If anyone I knew was like this, I would also think they were weird, and I would not trust them, right? So this stuff is all agreed. But what I'm saying is that, like, is there a possibility that this could be false, like that none of this stuff was happening? Because people were
course.
also saying that, like,
Of course.
the way Michael Jackson was that he was like a child at heart. He's like one of those people where like he's a grown kid.
You see, that's when you lose me. You see, I believe that as a kid, but when talking with a grown adult and a mature brain, and a man is telling me, yeah, I just want to be a child. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Yo, wrap it up, man.
There's a lot of like mental stuff that's going on that could cause these kind of things. That's what I'm saying. Like,
of course, but go find another way.
Again, I don't know. You have all the files, so let's go to the facts now.
The thing is, I have some of the facts, but you can't prove it though. Like, you know, it's one of those, as theory. I can't say for sure or not. Like, I'm going based off my intrusive thoughts, and I think he did it. But I didn't say that growing up because I freaking love Michael Jackson, right? That's why, like, as an adult, I try to like ignore the idea of the fame and just look at the person as a person and say, yeah, that's weird. Bye. Salam alaikum.
I'm looking at it the same way. You know why? Because as a kid, I didn't like Michael Jackson. And the reason for that was I wasn't really tapped into music. I was, you know what I mean? Like, for me, whenever I would see Michael Jackson, I was terrified. The way that he looked gave me nightmares. So I'm not going to say I was a fan or am a fan of Michael Jackson. Is his music great? Absolutely. But I'm not a fan of him. So, like, I'm not coming to his defense, not in any way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from what I heard and some of the videos that I've seen, and you know, some of the evidence that, because there are some people like in the industry that, like, for example with Diddy, they'll be like, yeah, he did it, like I've seen some stuff, like, you know what I mean? But with Michael Jackson, I was not hearing that. So that's why I wanted to ask. Because I wasn't hearing anyone come out and say like, yeah, you know what, he was really weird, like I took my son there, and like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no stories like that with Michael Jackson. But maybe some of the other people that we're gonna get to, again, well, like, you'll see what I mean. But before we move on, Starchy, what do you think?
Wait, Starchy, yeah, I wanted to hear.
I thought I was on timeout. I thought. Oh, I don't know.
No, you seem to be preoccupied with something. Like,
Preoccupied.
you know, like you have a bag of leaves or something. Like you seem to
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
you know, like your mouth is busy apparently. I don't know. You seem to be preoccupied.
Starchy, does the leaves help with hunger? Because I'm kind of hungry too. If you could send me it.
Forget that. I assume they do. I can only assume. But this flipping chatterbox wants to come over here and be like, he's out here eating, right? Thank you. You want to hear nothing but your own voice for half an hour, and then you want to come for me?
Talk to him, buddy.
No, but like me and AMJ are fighting to speak. How come you're not fighting to speak? Like, why aren't you saying anything? This is what I'm saying. Are you just gonna filter in the background? Like, what are you doing?
You know, no, I clocked it in. Starchy is he's playing it safe. He's a smart man. He's a smart man. He's a smart man.
Oh no! It has nothing to play safe. Listen, I'm single. I can say whatever I want.
He's a Michael Jackson fan.
I have nothing to worry about. As long as I can stand on business and actually defend my opinion, I could care less. But this one's out here making it look like I'm the devil incarnate, right? Thank you. I'm the one that's mistaken. I'm the one that leads. Wow. I'm promoting it, guys. I'm gonna be a seller. Might as well, right?
We might need a lyric test from Starchy for Billie Jean right now. We might need him to go through all the lines.
If anything,
you might be protecting him.
Haamperz just has issues with people's faces and he just can't figure it out. Why do you care about what he looks like? If the man did it or not is the issue. The man said he looks weird.
Now I'm with you though. I mean, grown man with makeup. I mean, let's have the conversation.
No, I don't care about what he looks like. What I'm saying is because AMJ said that he was a fan of his as like, you know, when he was younger. I'm saying that because I like my defense, or I don't want to call it defense, but like me saying that I don't think he did it. I don't want people to get the wrong idea to think that it's because I'm some sort of fan of his, because I'm not, because I didn't like. I've only got to know his music after he passed away. Like I wasn't a fan of his per se, right? So that's why I was making it clear, and I was making it clear the reason why I wasn't a fan was because it scared the hell out of me.
Thank you. So that's basically a backhanded comment.
So we all watched Scary Movie 3, or
yeah, I wasn't a fan. You could have just said I just never listened or I never cared. No, I wasn't a fan because he looked like
I was terrified of him. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
I'm terrified. Thank you. Who told you to look at him? You're supposed to listen to him even.
Bro, I'll never forget it. My dad was watching like the news and his face came on. I couldn't sleep.
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Nah, I'm with Haamperz. I'm with you, Haamperz. Wallahi, I was scared at one point too, man. I'm like, what the flip? What is this?
You're a weird kid now. You had issues. This guy's talking about getting some of you.
And then you expect me to believe that little kids were willingly going to his house and getting. I can't believe this.
Yo, cook, hello, yeah. Get out of here, man. Okay, now, oh my God, we're cooking. He's guilty. He's super guilty. What town is hanging around that?
Parents are like, oh yeah, I'll be back at 10 to pick him up. What kind of nonsense is this? This is what I'm saying. Like, it's hard for me to believe.
Money can buy happiness.
Well, the world was a better place. It wasn't as bad. It was bad, but it wasn't as bad as it is today. So people are a lot more cautious and aware and be like, oh shit, you know?
So it's hard for me to believe that people were dropping off their 10-year-olds to Michael Jackson. And the thing is that when it comes to, like, in my opinion, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah?
You're wrong.
If you're like 8 years old, right? Are you really gonna be a fan of Michael Jackson at 8 years old? It's gonna be grown. It's gonna be grown folks.
It's possible. It's definitely grown folks, but it could be.
At that time, I get it because everybody listened to whatever's playing at the house because it was like one record, right?
Exactly. It wasn't like you had your option. You listened to what you heard.
He was too popular. He was he's more popular than we think. He was insanely popular.
No, agreed. Yes. He's still popular. He's still
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, 100%. And again, there's so many things that I've just seen that just make it look like, you know what? This is messed up, because think about it. After he died, they're now coming out with a whole like movie about him, played by like his nephew or something. Like it's one of those things where they were making all these accusations against him. Then he died. then they just went right into celebrating it.
Money glitch, bro. That's the money glitch. It's a money glitch. Come on, that's infinite money.
You know what I'm saying? It's like suddenly all the things he did
Bro.
didn't matter. And the only reason the documentary came after was because it took them long to finish it.
No, it's a money glitch, bro. Come on.
It's one of those things like we already paid money to make it, we might as well release it.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
I feel like a lot of people are unconvinced though. You're not alone here. You're definitely not alone. There's so many people. I feel like almost like the entire population of this conversation are unconvinced for the majority. Like I'm just stubborn though. Like that's why I have my opinion.
Watch how the conversation's gonna switch. Watch this, okay? Let's move on to the
What's
next
that?
person. R. Kelly, did he do it?
Ah!
You see what I'm saying?
So this is why you brought me here today, eh? All right, we're doing
100%.
this.
100%.
Ah,
But do you
oh,
see? Do
man.
you see what I mean?
He did it, man. This is what you wanted to hear from me. He did it, okay? He did it. He did it all. He did it all, okay? Unfortunately, I'm a fan of the arts, not the person, okay?
My mind is
Unfortunately.
telling me no.
But my body, I'm done. My body's telling me yeah. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Khalas, man. Oh, GG's, man. Listen, man.
Apparently, the rumor is that he came up with that song in the moment.
Stop it.
Excuse me.
I don't want to know about moments, okay? I don't need
This
this
is-
in my life, all right?
Yeah.
I have enough trauma with what that man has been through, okay? I did not need to watch Surviving R. Kelly season 1 and 2, buddy. Damn. No,
Wait, there's a season 2?
There's a season 2. Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
A lot of people have reminded me to make sure I watch it specifically to remember who I listen to. So
You should watch it on stream. Everyone tune in.
no, I'm not. I will celebrate like everybody's celebrating Michael Jackson, okay?
I got an issue.
With R. Kelly, sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. I promise. Wait.
You're out the videos. You want to be like all surprised.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, well, like, yo, Haamperz, shut up. Yeah, Starchy, go. I'm the MC today. Starchy, your turn, bro.
This guy is part of season 2. He's part of the cast, acting as if he didn't know anything. Useless man wants to be out here abusing people, and then you think you're gonna get away.
That's crazy.
No, come back.
This is Starchy. You're in?
Yeah, hold your pee, Haamperz. Relax,
you're
okay?
Imagine the man has fucking UTI or something. Can't hold
damn.
shit for shit.
You can't say you're in.
What do you mean you're in?
When talking about R. Kelly.
I'm in. No. Kick rocks. This guy said in. Where have I been?
You cannot talk about going in and then bring up R. Kelly, please, okay? It's not the time. It's time and place for everything.
Okay, Starchy, yes. What do you think?
Oh, now you want my opinion?
Of course, I always want your opinion. Just when I ask for it.
Am I some sort of subordinate? First of all, when I ask for it, this guy thinks he's royalty. Calm down, you peasant. I don't know where you think you're. When I ask for it, and my opinion is obviously he did it. The man was well good and well proud in doing it for some odd reason. But yeah, he did it.
See, AMJ, this is why, like, when it comes to Starchy's opinions, he's doing all this raw, and then gives you 3 seconds.
No, that's my thing. I'm a very direct person.
But yeah, R. Kelly. He did it, man. That's what y'all want to hear. He did it, okay? He did it. He did it. Unfortunately.
What I wanted to say was, with R. Kelly, was that, see, the opposite is true about him compared to Michael Jackson. A lot of people came out basically saying, yeah, he did it. Celebrities came out saying he did it. Weird things are going on. Why is he marrying an underage girl? Like, a lot of weird things were happening. There was even the video of like him doing it, saying his name, incriminating himself.
Yeah, because he was stupid. What do you expect? The man's literally out here saying, I did it. Diddy did everything in his worldly power to make sure nobody knew. And even if he got caught, he made someone else take the fall. What are you talking about? They don't compare.
No, but that's why I said I feel different when it comes to the Michael Jackson situation, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's two very polarizing people, both being accused of doing very weird things. But with one of them, it's like people were actually saying, like, yeah, he did it. Versus where it's this situation where it's like, yo, you know, the only ones saying he didn't were the ones in court. That's why it kind of sounds weird to me. And I would love to know more information on whether, like, he's guilty or not. You know, I'm not gonna do research. I don't care that much.
Okay, but Haamperz, I was one of the guys defending him. I was literally one of those guys defending him. The only thing that changed,
Defending
R.
who?
Kelly, I was defending him back in the day. But
Oh yeah, you're a big R. Kelly sympathizer.
no, but when I read the details, I said, okay, never mind. Speaking of, when you read details, it really makes you think about other things. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, so like even with let's do Kobe Bryant. Did he do it? So Kobe Bryant was accused of, and AMJ has the documents.
No, Haamperz, I've been on this.
Do
You know
what? I'm
this.
confused.
You know, I've been getting on. This is the same case. People celebrated him, but didn't talk about certain things. They kind of went hush hush on it.
What happened?
He settled in court. You see, a lot of people forgot already. And I hate to talk on the dead, but you know, he is a polarizing figure or whatever they call it. He's a big name. This is like the names we mentioned today, Michael Jackson, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people also in the same case, Haamperz, they kind of denied the idea of him being a bad person and him doing an illegal activity because of who he is or whatever status he had in the world, I guess. But when you read facts, though, and I know a lot of people that are listening to this know that I've been saying this and been getting ambushed for this for years. When you read facts, it gets scary.
So it also might be like, if we're gonna put everything on the table, it could also be because you're a Boston Celtic fan.
No comments.
So let's
no
put everything on. Yeah, let's put everything on the table. Right? I'm gonna be here for the Kobe fans for a second. A lot of the reason why you're anti Kobe is because you're a Boston Celtics fan.
My legends, no Celtic player has ever touched a woman illegally.
We don't know that.
Okay, there's no. Shut up. Shut up.
Paul Pierce looks like one of those guys.
Shut up. No. Well, he got fired. He got fired. There's a difference. So fired, okay? Stop this, that.
Paul Pierce looks like one of those guys.
With consent, he got fired.
Oh,
Okay, I
you're
forgot
right.
about that, to be honest. Post-retirement, okay? At least we didn't do that at the freaking peak of our career, right? I mean, why am I saying we like I'm included? Stop.
You are included.
No, I'm not. No, don't put me with these shaitans, man.
Mhm.
Don't put me on these devil worshippers.
If anything, you were the one that snitched on Kobe.
No, bro. I ain't trying to cook the dick. I know this is like a very sensitive topic for certain basketball fans. But brother, you read the document, the document, okay? And document tells me what I needed to read, bro. And I read this freaking 2008 or 9 or something like that, bro. So
Let me explain my point of view of the whole Kobe situation. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to these situations, yeah, whenever these accusations come and it's settled outside of court, my automatic assumption is you did it.
So you did it.
thank you.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like when it comes to these situations, right? Because in my opinion, you're paying the person to shut up.
No, you did it. That's
Yeah.
why we don't know nothing about yours. Thank you.
What?
No, don't worry. We know there's a case out there on you.
I did what?
It's just
Do you think I have money to pay people? Do you think I have the touching people money? Do you think I have money to touch people?
why you gotta say like that?
God.
Is this what you think, Sergi?
100%.
No,
No,
but even
that's what I think, but I know it's not possible.
Do you think I can settle outside of court with Junior Chickens? But yeah, so sorry. Whenever anything is settled outside of court, like it's one of those where you don't want to come to the courtroom. That's because where the courtroom is where the truth comes out. So if you don't want it to come to the courtroom and you're not willing to fight it, then it happened. And so like even for the Kobe situation, I'm sure that, I'm pretty sure I heard a quote saying like I should have handled it the way Shaq does. I'm pretty sure I heard something like that. Again, don't quote me on it, but like
I'm not too sure.
you know, but that's my opinion on that. I think that he was involved with with a woman. Now, whether it was consensual or non-consensual, I don't know that. That's the part that I don't know. But it seems like he was involved.
I feel like there's an idea that people try to ignore the fact because of who he is. Like Michael Jackson. I feel like a lot of people try to paint a different narrative because that's my favorite player. So I refuse to believe it kind of thing. And that's the case for a lot of other people too. I mean, there's footballers, the same case. Artists, superstars, whatever. Like there's a lot of people that people try to paint a narrative to make their self believe that that guy's not the person that the internet is telling me who he is, or whatever document or court is telling me. What I went through with R. Kelly.
Sometimes in these situations, though, is it starts off consensual, and then somehow something goes wrong, money is missing, whatever, so like the terms are no longer, what I mean, it's no longer in their favor. So then they start to say, oh, this was non-consensual, this was assault, this was this and that. So that's why I'm gonna say, like, I don't know, because again, like, this is happening.
Yeah, but the R thing is different than assault, though. That's a big thing to be accused of over like assault and R thingy. Big R. It's two different things.
No, I mean sexual assault. When I say
Yeah.
assault, I mean sexual assault. Like, yeah,
Okay.
like being, yeah, that's what I mean. I believe he was involved with her in some sort of way, but if it was, I don't know if it was consensual or non-consensual. That's the thing that we don't know, because sometimes, because he was in, like, because someone is involved with somebody, and you don't, especially you're married, you have kids, you don't want this to get out. So sometimes you're gonna pay to settle. It doesn't mean that you know to the person, but it could mean that you were
Yeah.
involved with them. Do you know what I mean? So it could be that situation. So I don't know, because they settled it outside of court. No one knows. People have their theories, but
Mhm.
I think that he was involved with her in some sort of way because they settled outside of court. That's my opinion on it.
Crazy. I got butchered for this, like, over the years.
Facts.
You included Haamperz, so
100%.
I'm gonna need some apologies for the listeners. I can name one, but I think we've mentioned enough Govies today, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on a couple today. But you know who you are if you're listening. You know who you are.
They were all victims. Let's just put it like that, okay? They were all victims. None of them is a product. They're all a product of their environment. They didn't do anything wrong. They did wrong things as a result of being conditioned in a wrong way. So at the end of the day, if you want to go to Hollywood and you want to be one of those actors or anything entertainment, not only are you going to sell your soul, you're going to be out here selling your body and getting abused. So obviously, mentally, you're going to be like, God. So it is whoever's next. I'm sorry, you need therapy.
Be careful what you wish for, everybody. But listen, I have two more. Bill Cosby. Did he do it?
Mm-hmm.
Starchy?
Oh.
Why ask you stupid questions?
What are these stupid questions? Were you there?
Yes, we were all there.
Yes.
This guy did it through and through. There's no doubt.
Did you have a drink with him or something?
Huh?
Did you have a drink with Bill Cosby or something?
Do I have a what with him?
A drink.
Drink.
Yes.
He did it, but there's also more to it. But it's too much. It's like
He's still in prison, right?
I think so.
no, he did it.
This one is the last one, and this is another one that I don't have much information on. O.J. Simpson.
That boy weird, fam. Did it. I watched that. Did it. No black card here.
How about you, Starchy?
What's the quote? If the glove don't fit, please don't permit. I don't, or something like that, or don't acquit. I don't forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, no, if the glove don't fit, you should be quit or something like that. Yeah.
I quit. Yeah, it's been a while. He did it. He likes white women. He did it. Dr. Umar, you can take it from here. He did it.
So for me, like I said, I don't have much information on this, but he recently passed away within the past couple years, right? And when he passed away, in his will, he sent money to the family.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
so that says he did it, and basically he
I
waited until
forgot.
after he died to basically confirm it. That's my opinion on it.
And I think there's people in his real family that he didn't even give a shit about because they kind of like turned him away, and he said, "All right, nah, y'all not
Yeah.
getting any piece of the pie." And he didn't put them in their will or something.
So like that was his confession from beyond the grave.
Confession. Sorry. R. Kelly. You mentioned R. Kelly earlier. Sure. Sorry. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I know. I mentioned R. Kelly. Suddenly I have to go pee.
Stop. Stay seated. Stay seated, okay? Nobody stand up, okay? Damn. Disrespect my goat like that. 2026, man. Come home, R. Kelly. Come home, bro.
No. What the hell? Even more weird stuff is happening. You can't come home.
No, you guys don't know. Me and Haamperz have a planned date to go to his concert when he comes back.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What?
Doesn't matter how old we are. We have been planning this
A plan to go where?
for a lot. You know how many times me and Haamperz sing R. Kelly during our Warzone gameplays, y'all? Like literally hours in at 3 a.m. Me, you, and Shush, you're just singing R. Kelly for no reason.
No, the second part is true. I don't go to concerts, and especially if
Yeah,
I
me
if I
too.
am going to go to a concert, it's not going to be that one.
It's definitely that one I'm going to. I'll be
Next thing you know, he starts peeing in the crowd. Get the hell out of here! I'm not going.
Stop. He'll be too old by then, bro. I think he needs assistance at that time, bro.
The stream might not be as strong, but still, I'm not going.
Oh my goodness, man. Something's crazy. I forget the peak stuff. I feel like I always have to be reminded. I try my best to forget it. I try.
No, what the hell? What do you mean? That's like it's like associated with him. It's like you know what I mean?
No, well, you see,
Like
I enjoy the art, okay? I'm not doing this again, Hampers. I'm not doing this again every time with you.
I'll give you an example. Yeah, if he came out of jail and he was walking around with an apple juice, you're not gonna think it's apple juice.
Oh my. I will.
Let's be realistic. People are gonna see him even though he just came out of a convenience store. You're sick. What the hell's wrong with you?
I feel like the kids, when he comes out like 30 years from now, I don't think anyone's gonna remember him but us old heads who are already like old as hell at that time. Like we'll be like 60 when he comes out, and everyone's like, these kids are gonna be like, R. Kelly? What the heck is that? Is he on TikTok? Is he on Fortnite? No, never mind.
Imagine how scary that is. He comes out and minors don't know who he is. Next thing you know, he's peeing on them all over again. That's terrifying.
Okay, be honest though. Okay, this is actually might come off crazy. Fam, if you get peed on in 2026, what we doing, bro? Like, come on. You can't, come on.
Like,
Everybody has a camera on their phone. Come on, like we're not this stupid anymore, right? Like, even like I'm going too far. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, even when he was doing it, it was like, you know, what's happening with you? How did you agree to this? Like again, I might get canceled for saying that, but like even at that time, it was weird.
Yeah, facts. The whole thing is weird. Everything is weird. You just have to have. Why would you? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. No, we're going to. This is very late nights. I'm saying too much now. Patreon, Hampers.
You're gonna get looked at as a victim blamer if you continue that.
Patreon.com/speak then filter. Make sure you sign up.
Why would you blame the victim? It wasn't her fault. She didn't know.
Stop.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
She just went to his house for tea and biscuits, right?
Stop it, man. Oh man, this guy's trying to get canceled.
She didn't know he had a full bladder.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Moral of the story, children, stay away.
But we're not allowed to ask the victims what were you doing there, right?
It gets sticky.
Like the thing is, again, I don't want to sound like I'm defending him because he's weird. That's disgusting. What the hell's wrong with you? But at the same time, where did this happen? At his house, right?
Was it his house actually?
Yeah, I believe it was his house.
Wait, I actually didn't know that. So hold on, the parents allowed, if I'm not mistaken, she's 13 or 15 or something like that.
Definitely in the early teens.
To his house alone, or the parents didn't know? But to be fair, R. Kelly did actually he was very good at finessing the parents, at telling them, yo, like I'm gonna make your daughter the next superstar, blah blah blah, or whatever. He was doing the Diddy thing. He was literally doing the Diddy thing. He was like, oh, yo, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna work on this, make sure I'm gonna mentor her, blah blah blah. So I feel like that might be the same situation, but I actually don't know. I don't remember the details for that.
I'm gonna make her a star. Does she have her bathing suit, right?
Stop, please. Stop it. Stop.
Yo, I don't understand what goes through the head of some parents. Like, I don't get it.
No, you have to blame the parents. I'm with you on that. You have to, man. They can't get away with it.
Where's the accountability? Like, obviously, like, you know, there's like, I believe it should be like a blame pie, right? And R. Kelly should have like 40% of the blame.
40% is crazy though, but go ahead.
We got victim blamer here.
Crazy how? Too high or too low?
Too low, excuse me. A man's
Okay.
peeing on children.
Huh?
He's peeing on children. I think 40%
No.
is slightly too low, buddy.
No, the reason no, his percentage is higher than the others, but there's more than one person being blamed. That's why.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense? Like his percentage.
Are you trying to say, are you putting blame on the child as well?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I am.
Oh, shit.
But the child's percentage is the lowest of all parties.
But be honest, Haamperz, I feel like a lot of us did stupid shit as kids. Like all of us.
We're saying child. Yo, we're saying child, but the girl was 16.
Are you sure she was? I think she was 13. I think. I'm not.
No, it was 16. I remember.
If she's 16,
I watched the parodies.
that is grown enough to know not to get peed on, but still unacceptable. But I actually don't.
It's okay, we're both going together.
You remember Trapped in the Cupboard? MTV?
I'm gonna hate my Google search history right now. I'm about to search this up right now.
Just search it up. It was so funny.
No, I'm trying to search up the age. Goddamn.
Shout out to MTV.
What age was the kid? Oh boy. Google Gemini 14.
Yo, Searchy, can you prepare AMJ for in case RCMP comes?
Oh no. Oh no. 14 is crazy. 14 is crazy. Yeah, GG. 100%. 90% R. Kelly, 10% parents.
It's old enough to know.
No, not really.
I don't want to be peed on today. I didn't bring an extra pair of clothes.
But yo, a lot of people do stupid shit, and I feel like kids are extremely vulnerable at that age.
That's also agreed. But the argument could be if you're old enough to know
I don't think you're old enough at 14 to learn about, like,
and you still consent to it.
for example, like sex and stuff, you know? Like, I feel like you're just at the beginning of that learning curve then. You know what I mean? But
It's hard for me to understand why you were there.
Thank you.
I think the safest thing to say here is just put blame on the parents. I would put all the blame on the parents. Clearly, there's a lot of neglect there.
Yeah, the parents are second. So right after R. Kelly. So R. Kelly has the biggest percentage at 40. Yeah? And then the parents are next
Yeah.
at like 35%.
Yeah, what the flip is wrong with you? How is it 35? Are you putting the parents almost just as much as a man peeing on a 14-year-old? Haamperz,
Yes.
what's going on here?
Yes.
Go start you. I'll let you handle this.
How are you sending your underage child to a grown man's house and then saying, "Yep, I'll be back later. Bye"? What kind of parenting is this?
What if she lied though? What if she lied about? I don't know the details, but it's possible she could have. Kids lie about where they going.
That's why she also gets blamed for lying. That's what you get. Urine. Right?
My first episode here might be my last, but now we're getting canceled on YouTube and everything, man. Holy.
This is gonna get dark, really dark, and I do apologize to everybody, but I'm gonna say it anyways, just for the conversation. If my child said, "I'm going to a basketball game," for example, and instead went to a concert and then got invited to the person's house and then got peed on and came home and told me that, do you know what my answer would be? It's not going to be, "Where's this person? I'm going to find them." My answer is going to be, "Why'd you go there?"
No.
Right? Isn't that like any good parent? Why'd you go there? You told me you were going to watch a basketball game. Or you told me you were going to the movies. Why are you soaking wet in urine? Why do you smell like piss?
I would tell you what I would do. Okay, now we're getting canceled. Okay, what I would do first, I would go to R. Kelly's house, kill him, put his head on a spike in front of his house and his fans, put it on TikTok Live, Twitch, YouTube, make sure I stream it and get banned on all platforms with his head on a spike, and then come after my kid probably right after that. Like, what the heck you doing?
I don't have a problem with any of that, honestly. As a parent, I don't have a problem with any of what you just said. My thing is that's not the first thing that you're going to do. The first thing you're going to do is say, "Why the hell did you put yourself in that position? Why did you go there?" You're going to ask your child, if you're a good parent.
But yo, again, Haamperz, a lot of kids are stupid though.
They are.
No, but kids aren't that as stupid. Like I could say myself as a 14-year-old, I was stupid. I would have done stupid shit. Not like that whatsoever, but like we'll do stupid shit. Like we'll run missions. We'll If we wanted to jump off the CN Tower, I think we would have with a freaking something. I don't know, thinking we're playing Warzone. I think if someone told me, jump off CN Tower, we're going to play Warzone, I think all of us would agree to it at that age. You know, that's how stupid children are.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Again, I'm saying of the scenarios in general.
Mhm.
Because again, this happened at his house. If this happened like at the bus stop, then obviously I'm not going to ask you why were you there. It's a friggin' bus stop. It's a public space.
Yeah.
If you're at his house, I have no choice but to ask you and hold you accountable first. Why the hell were you there?
And okay, then I can share the blame to you, the parent, as saying, well, your child is too comfortable lying to you and got away with it. So obviously,
That's the point I'm trying to make, because the location matters. If it happened to you in a public place, you get no blame for that. So just like back in, do you guys remember back in the day at York? It was like York University where the guy was throwing buckets of poo at people.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not tapped in like this. No.
There was a guy.
What?
I don't know if he was.
I think I still remember his name. It was like Samuel Apuko or something. He had poo in his name.
Well, I'm Googling this.
It was ironic as hell.
Wait, hold on. There was a guy at a university throwing poop at other students
Yes.
He was a menace.
or people.
And while you Google that, basically he was
Mashallah.
walking around with a bucket of poo and he was throwing it at people. In that situation, you're in a public place. I can't ask you why were you at school. You were in a public place. In that situation, you are not to be blamed at all for what happened to you. But if you went to this stranger's house and then they dumped poo on you, that's a different conversation.
So you saying you have to be in a public space to be thrown poo at or something? Because
I'm saying the location matters. The location determines how much of the percentage you actually deserve. If you're somewhere where you shouldn't be and something happens to you, you are responsible. Just like if you go to the zoo and go into the lion's cage, you are partly responsible for what that lion does to you. But if you're just in the viewing area and the lion breaks out, then you are not accountable for that.
okay, now no, but in the case where, for example, a kid jumping in the tiger's cage or whatever, wouldn't the zoo be held accountable for that? Wouldn't there be lawsuits? Okay, this kid clearly could climb the cage. It doesn't reach safety standards. I think the zoo needs to be held accountable more than the child in this aspect. Clearly, it's not a safe environment.
Again, it's a blame pie, right? So yes, the zoo would have partial accountability. Also, the parents, also the child. It depends on how old the child is, obviously, right? Like if we're talking about like 5 years old, then no. But if we're talking about a 15-year-old, then hell yeah, the age matters, right? So that's the scenario. That's why details matter. And that's why before we start locking people up and before we start charging people, the details matter. And accountability needs to be had for all parties that deserve accountability.
But you can't pick and choose the details, though. I feel like you single-handedly pick what details is right in this and what's wrong in this. That can't work fully because if the offense has already occurred, you can't matter where the situation lied on. Like you gotta have to look at the main factor and then the other factors second and third. But you look at the first thing, an action has been occurred. That needs to be dealt with, and then you look at factors afterwards.
You're misunderstanding me. I'm not changing the locations. We're going based off of like if something happens, where did it happen? Once you determine where it happened,
but it already happened though. It happened regardless, and it shouldn't happen.
It did 100%. I'm not saying that you choose like you find out where it happens and it's like, oh, it happened here. Okay, case closed. Let's go home. That's not what I'm saying.
No, but this is almost similar to what you were saying about the York University pool guy. Like this shouldn't, regardless of location, it shouldn't have happened. Like
that's not the argument.
R. Kelly should not be peeing on a job. It shouldn't happen. Okay, so like, so it's literally the same thing in a way.
I agree with you. I'm not arguing that part. I'm not saying, oh yeah, he has a right to walk around with poo and throw it wherever he wants as long as he doesn't throw it on people. That's not what I'm saying. Poo belongs in the washroom.
Why are we talking about this?
It's true that I have to say this out loud. I thought this is implied. But you can't control what people do. You can only control what you do. So do the right thing.
Be a man. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Oh my god, that's OG.
And put yourself in positions where these things don't happen to you. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying do not put yourself in situations where these things can happen to you.
I hear you. I hear you. You're right or wrong. You're right or wrong. If you could admit that, you're right and wrong at the same time.
No.
But
It depends on what side of the screen you're on.
Listen, AMJ, the one thing you need to realize is this man believes he's correct in every aspect in life.
he's not wrong though. Poop belongs in the
It
bathroom.
does.
It does belong in the bathroom, but it also doesn't belong in my conversation today. Why?
Listen, we were talking about urine. We might as well just add the other one, right?
Thank you very much. The guy said, okay, guys, today we're learning about the digestive system.
Just complete the circle.
Allah, oh my god. This is an
I
episode for
believe-
the centuries, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a lot. What do we have for Leafy Lore today?
Today's Leafy Lore. So what I said, AMJ, is and you're a fan of the show, so I'm sure you're aware. But what I want to do is I want to start naming Leafy Lore. So I think we should come up with a name for this before I tell the story. Buy one, buy the second as well.
Buy one, buy one. Was it? Okay, you know what? I don't even want to ask. I'll let you have it.
But anyway, okay. So let's okay, so this is basically a story, yeah, of and honestly this guy, Miskeen guy, bro. What is the third Leafy Lore story about him?
It's third? Wait, it's third?
It's love. It's all love. I promise.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was trying to put 2 and 2. 3 is crazy though, but I thought this was the second. All right, interesting. Very interesting.
Why is everybody always hey, listen, if you're listening, in my defense, okay? People keep asking me about your stories. It's not my fault. It's not my
It's the
fault.
best stories though, for being honest. It's childhood memories, bro. The greatest ones, a lie.
Okay, so this one's a quick one though. It's not that long of a story, but basically what happened was, yeah, this individual was on the way home, and as we mentioned, it was it Boxing Day or Black Friday? It was one of the two,
I think Boxing Day.
right? And this person was on the way home, on the bus, okay? And so you know how this works in Toronto, but for those that are not in Toronto, we have some fans outside of Toronto. When you're taking the bus, if you get off the bus, that's it. You have to pay to get back on. So this person,
Oh man, this makes it so much worse. Haamperz, this makes it so much worse.
if I'm gonna tell the story,
Yeah, I did not even know that detail. I was a bit like, go ahead. Oh,
and this is why the details matter.
oh my days.
So this person is taking the bus home, yeah, and then on the way home, they see McDonald's. Now, in this person's defense, the McDonald's was in their area, but still, it was like 2 blocks away. So they get off, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go get food. So they went to the McDonald's, and this person, as AMJ mentions, cannot they need a bargain. He's always like trying to get a bargain wherever he can. Some would say that's smart. For the most part, I agree, but come on, not everywhere. So this person went to the cash register and said, "Hey, you guys have Boxing Day sales for junior chickens?" The lady's like, "What? No."
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is crazy. Allah.
Person had to buy the junior chicken full price, and then to walk home,
You're walking home is crazy.
and then had to walk home. Can you imagine?
No, but wallah, I respect him though. I respect him. That is a man of initiative and ambition. He said, I'm gonna save money and walk home with half of junior chicken.
But let's be honest though, this is not the first time this person at McDonald's, right? McDonald's seems to be a place where like a lot of our stories are from with this individual.
It's to stay away from McDonald's, man.
Yeah, stay away from
Oh.
McDonald's, man. There's
Boycott. Yeah, I was
there's better places to eat. You know what I mean? Like you should not be trying to get Boxing Day discounts at McDonald's, and you should definitely not be dropping on your hands and knees to McDonald's either. Please, McDonald's is not worth this. This is unnecessary. Processed meat.
Oh my god, man.
I'm gonna do another Leafy Lore story. This one's about me. I feel bad, right? I feel like we need to like
Damn.
even the playing field, right?
Hold on. In Starchy, I want to actually shout you out. You're a good person, by the way. I've been listening to episodes. You keep checking up on Haamperz, on his Siati or Siata. Are you just double check, bro? Like, you know, like always see your friend checking up on you and you get mad at him. Like, bro, the flip, free healthcare and you're complaining and all that.
Imagine.
Starchy cares about you, bro.
Imagine.
Respect your co-host, man.
He only checks up while live on the podcast, not in prison.
Okay, don't worry.
I don't get any phone calls or nothing.
Don't worry, I'll block you. Don't worry.
Anyway, so like I'm gonna do a Leafy Lore about myself, Haamperz Leafy Lore story. Unless Starchy, unless you want to tell one.
Which one is this?
What?
Which one is this?
Do you have one that you'd like to tell? I'm giving you the floor if you want it.
Oh, there's a floor for me to stand on today. Wow.
Stand on, lay on, whatever you want.
Well, if anything, I'll give them an update because
Or you ran into the kid in the elevator again?
Forgot about that one.
you know I know where you live, right?
Be careful, I also have elevators.
Oh,
You know, in defense of you, Starchy, wallahi, I swear, you know, I know that kid is white, by the way, because if that was that East African kid, I promise you, in front of his mom, Starchy's beating him up. I
Facts.
promise you. Of all my years of knowing Starchy, he's beating up that kid in front of his dukes, fam. So I know damn well that child was a white descent or light colored or whatever.
you know what the problem was? The kid was Filipino, but his mom was
Oh,
at
never
least
mind.
first generation Canadian, so she's definitely like whitewashed. And
Yeah.
she didn't say one word. I said, you know what?
They're usually nice though. That's so weird. That's actually very shocking.
If it's the ates, like if they're the ones that came straight from the
Yeah.
Philippines, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But the ones that are born here,
No.
depends on where you grew up.
Yeah, never. I see. Still, you should have beat him up. You should have beat him up.
Anyways, okay, let me get to the story. All right. So this one is called Bajaj from Hell.
Wait, what is Bajaj? Can I ask?
It's the in Ethiopia, the taxis.
Oh.
Like the tuk-tuk in India, like those like one card.
Yeah.
Ah, the blue and white taxi.
Yes,
thingy?
yes.
So I have a backstory. So I'm in Ethiopia. This is the first time I've ever been there. Okay. And I'm there at a wedding. For more context, I'm in Duredoa. So shout out to people from Duredoa. And we're at a wedding. Now, when they do weddings in Ethiopia, it's a week long.
Yeah, GG.
So I was exhausted at this point, right? And I just wanted to go home. But my cousin who I was with did not want to go home. He's from there. He kind of knows how this goes. He has the energy for it. I didn't have the energy for it. And I knew how to get home because it was on the same road. It was one road straight down. I knew how to get home.
Like by walking or like
By Bajaj, yeah, taxi.
with the Bajaj?
So like it was really cheap there. I
Okay.
knew how to get home. So I told him, I said, hey, I'm gonna go home. And he said, do you want me to take you? I said, no, not necessary.
Mhm.
Enjoy your time. I'm not one to inconvenience others. I will get home. I know how to get home. I knew the name of the area of where I was from. Shout out to Chatara. Search. I know you know that place. This is a very, very important.
I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there.
A very important place for you, Searchy. Where all the leaves are from.
Leafy Lore, eh? Hey.
Chatara.
Okay.
Basically, I told him, I said, okay, I'm gonna go home. So he said,
Yeah.
okay. Now for me, and this goes back to the Zeta Badouche thing, yeah. And this story is one of the reasons why I started doing that, and you'll see after I tell you. So again, I don't know the language, and a lot of the taxi drivers, the Bajaj drivers, they only speak Amharic for some reason.
For some reason. Huh?
So basically, he said, do you know where to go? I said, yeah, I know I'm going to Chatara. I know. He said, okay. So he said, okay, I'm going to tell you how to tell them. Because all I needed to tell them was, this is my stop. Stop here. Whatever. So he told me to say, I still remember. He told me to say, and Starch, you can correct me if I'm wrong. He told me to say, when they ask you where you're going, Chatara. And then he said, when you get there, like when you see it, tell the guy, Komziga.
Okay.
That's what he told me to say.
I don't know if you said it correctly, but I'm not a good judge.
Yeah, it's only Ziga, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like I feel like my dad says it all the time to me, and the way you said it just butchered it. I can see where this is going.
No, basically, he told him stop here. Right?
Yeah. Say it again.
It's here.
Stop here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Come ziga. That's all.
Yeah. Zigano or something. I don't know.
What the hell did I say?
I swear you put it in one line. Like I feel like there's like
Yeah, you did.
there's like 2 words, you know? It's like even I don't know, bro. I'm out of man. I barely know this, but it's just the way you said it. It's like, come.
This is Bismillah, basically. Make it one word.
I said Omziga. What's the difference?
You sound like you speak a Zimbabwean or something, bro. Freaking come ziga. Like
You make it sound so.
yo, you sound making. Why do you make it sound Chinese though, bro? Come ziga.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah,
It's
the
the
way you say
accent.
it sounds different. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Okay, so now I'm getting attacked for having an accent by 2 men that were born here. Thank you guys. Thank you for your service.
Ziga. You have to say like you have to have emphasis on the ziga.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you said komi ziga or something like that. You said some Dragon Ball Z
That's
freaking attack,
crazy.
bro.
And this is why I say Zeta Badush for everything. This is the reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I get into this thing, okay, and it's driving me home. And again, like I said, I know the way. It's one street straight down. There's no turns, no nothing. So I see the place I'm supposed to get off, and I say to the guy, Omziga, okay, and he stopped. I'm thinking he stopped because I told him to. So I'm getting out. Now these things, I'll warn you guys, for those that don't know, these taxis, these Bajajs, do not have doors. There's no doors. It's a motorized tricycle as far as I'm concerned. 3 wheels, no doors. So this guy stops.
Okay.
I have 1 foot out. Asking me why. This egghead starts driving.
No.
Right? So
No.
I end up falling
Oh my god.
on my back. Like just like my aunt, my dad's sister, is yelling, screaming. She thought I died. So
yo, Habesha aunties are dramatic too. Like I think you need to emphasize on that. When they scream and think you die.
wait. First of all, it starts, you're laughing way too hard at this. For someone that heard the story 4 times, you're laughing way too hard. I don't like this.
Hold on, was Starchy there though? Was Starchy there the time?
Right? No, you'd think he was there because of Chatara, but he wasn't there.
I can imagine too, low key, a lot.
No, you know why? I can imagine it. I've been in.
You would think he was placing a big order, right?
You want it's okay. I know you're getting abused. I'll let you do.
You can imagine she's screaming.
No, but listen, MJ. Imagine how a Habesha auntie would be. She would be so dramatic. Everybody's turning around. So now everyone's looking at you on the floor. face down.
I never said face down. Look at him trying to add details.
Oh my god.
Do you see why I always tell you if you're gonna do leaves, do it after the episode?
Wait, did he like how fast is this like the Bajaj? Like is it like quick when he left off?
Bro, it's not even fast.
So hold on. It wasn't Haamperz' fault. I mean, it wasn't the driver's fault. It was Haamperz' fault.
It's Haamperz' fault. Yeah. Haamperz could have just stepped out. But he said, whoa.
It don't make sense now.
They are fast. It's only slow when you're inside.
He could have put his foot down fast enough. He said, you're just. Okay, I gotta get the next one out. The driver's like, okay, bye.
So,
oh my god.
yeah, so I fall pretty much ragdoll, fall on the floor.
It's okay, it's okay. I know. It's okay.
I can hear my aunt screaming. Now, what that also means is that everybody that's on that street, and honestly, let's be honest here, we're in Ethiopia, right? So half the people that are on the street live there.
So you felt like it was GTA 5.
Yeah. So you can only imagine how many people are looking at me. To the point where even the driver came out to see if I was okay. Put a stupid 3-wheeled tricycle thing on Park and came to see if I was okay. My aunt came to see if I was okay.
Oh, the whole neighborhood woke up.
So you bounced off the floor is what I'm hearing.
What? Who said that? I don't have ear powers.
Mm. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know you've been projecting for a while, but this story kind of solidifies the fact that you are the one that's been bouncing around town.
No, be honest though, Haamperz. Was it actually your fault or was it the driver's fault?
It was the driver's fault. I told him to stop in his language. And so he stopped the car.
Did you have a bag or something on you, or were you just leaving, exiting?
I didn't have a bag. I was just leaving, but there's no doors, so how would he know?
Okay, but hold on. He stopped. You got out, and he started driving.
No, but my thing is, how are you stepping
Right.
out before you even paid the guy?
I pay when I get out.
See, you think they allow you to get out before you pay?
Let me spin your question. What kind of idiot drives away before I pay him?
Yeah, wait. How do you even pay them?
What kind of idiot jumps out of a moving car?
I didn't jump out. I fell out.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Exactly. Probably the guy was gonna pull over a little bit further down. Something.
I didn't ask him to pull over. I didn't ask him to pull up closer.
And then this guy said, "I am. This is my stop. I must exit now." This is jumping out.
I must exit. Yeah, what the hell? Listen, not all of us are from there and know the way, Searchy. You're the only one. I don't know the way. I'm not from there.
Listen, just because I am navigationally sound doesn't mean I'm gonna jump out a moving vehicle.
Navigationally sound is an understatement. If anything, you would have took over and you would have drove.
Facts.
Wait, so he expected you to get off and then drove off while you're getting out? Well, like, yo, did you pay him after that or?
Because I fell out and because I actually didn't even end up paying him.
See, I told you the man didn't want to pay.
No, it's not that I didn't want to pay. You think I'm doing dine and dash in Ethiopia? What the hell do you think I am?
You're literally dining and dashing a 10 billion trip. Why?
It wasn't even 10. It was like 1. I would have paid, but he didn't have insurance. What the heck? Hard not to good.
He didn't have insurance.
Does he think I'm one of his people just throwing me out of the car? God nonsense is this. I'm Canadian. This story is an example as to why I prefer in other languages to have one word that does not make any sense, and I'm just gonna do that because you know what? I did the right thing. I asked how to say it in their language, and it didn't even work. So that's why the next time I went to Ethiopia after that, I decided to invent my own word. It's Zedabadoosh, if anyone wants to use it. Works very well.
If we break down everything we actually discussed today, I like there's no reason not to get canceled today. R. Kelly, Jeffrey Epstein, Diddy, Justin Trudeau, Zelensky, Ukraine, Israel, Canadian government, Toronto government, and now the Ethiopian taxi driver. Long episode. Can I end off on a crazy rant, like a really bad rant, like something I've been holding? Because I feel like a good majority of the viewers in the Speak Then Filter are of the East African community, if I might say. So this is a public message to all the East African community members, especially Ethiopians. I'm not saying I dislike y'all, but there's a lot of people I dislike in the community. Okay, all the content creators of Ethiopian descent, you guys are all cringe. The jokes are overridden. The jokes are oversaturated. It is 2026, January 11th or something right now. I can't even keep up. It is done, brother. All the content creators, it makes me joke. Oh my God, my Habesha died. Oh my God, my Habesha households. It's 2026, buddy. Let it go. It's boring, buddy. It's boring. Be authentic. Do something different. Like AMJ Kings, lock or Speak Then Filter. Lock the flip in. AR, lock the flip in. Just got to talk about my Habesha dad in 2026. Habesha dad jokes in 2026. Start you? Sorry, I'm done. That's all I need to say, man. Crazy, bro. No, I've literally. This is why they're not my friends. I'm not in their space, bro. Y'all keep your side. I don't like y'all. Dislike y'all. Boring ass content creators. Yeah, I've been holding that in, Starchy. I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding that in. I've been on them, bro. I've been on them, man.
Coming after my East Africans, Mr. Trump.
Make Ethiopia great again. Make Ethiopia. Make it. I want to make Ethiopian content creators great again. Okay. Make sure you join the AMJ Kings channel. Make sure you subscribe to Speak Then Filter, okay? Not those other guys talking about Habesha mom. My Habesha mom did this today. Oh my god, my Habesha dad is so cute. He said this in his language today. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. 2026. Make Ethiopia great again. Make it. I show speed as going to Ethiopia. No, let's make him look good, please. Okay, don't embarrass us. You know who you are. Please, I beg you. Richie, you're next. Sorry, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
We definitely appreciate it. I had a great time. Even though Starchy was barely here, I'm sure you had a good time.
Yo, listen, go on with your business. It's not every day come and then say, I don't speak. Oh, you don't say anything. Oh, did you take a breath? Did you breathe? I want to know. Imagine.
I want to ask you: is this called Speak Then Filter or Don't Speak Don't Filter? Because I don't know what you're on.
How about, I don't know, everybody speak, not just Haamperz speak and filter. How about that? Haamperz featuring.
Like I said, very very busy guy. Was extremely difficult to get him here today, so we definitely appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. I can only imagine how many streams and podcasts were canceled today for you to be here.
No, I had no intention of streaming today. This is priority. No.
Definitely subscribe, follow. We can definitely include the links in the description below if y'all are interested. But yeah, hey, I do want to thank you for taking the time. Like I said in the introduction, AMJ is a very busy guy. He actually doesn't even return phone calls, so it's actually a very big deal, huge deal.
But yes, thank you very much, AMJ. I definitely appreciated you coming. I don't know about the other guy, but definitely I know how much time it takes and how much time you have to commit.
Your fault. You brought up R.
Did
Kelly.
you really think I was gonna have you here and not do that?
I don't see nothing wrong, Haamperz.
I don't see nothing wrong.
With a little. Know that what you are.
Alrighty, I believe we have abused each other enough for today.
Yeah, we said what we said, and maybe we'll think about it later.
Thanks for tuning in to Speak Then Filter.
Make sure to follow, subscribe, and tell your friends or your enemies. We don't discriminate.
We'll be back next time to say more things we probably shouldn't.
Thanks for hanging out, and remember, speak first, filter later.